Hello.
Hey,
There's Mike. And
good
there's
day off.
Anthony.
I was like, what the hell was that? She's like, yep, yep. What?
Too many cooks in the kitchen. That's what that is.
how many? How many elections to get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah. Yeah, I actually got a notice this time.
Yeah, me too.
I sent you one on
I know, but I mean, when you actually went live, bam, got a notice from YouTube. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I've always got mine on time. Usually, yeah.
They must have been sleeping. Oh, shit, it got through. We didn't catch it.
right?
Oh, everything came in the mail today except for one thing. I got this little beauty.
Oh,
I
man.
got,
Oh,
not bad for $18.
let me tell you what happened to a neighbor 15 miles down the road from me. He's in the house. His wife and them had to leave, so both the vehicles gone. So it looked like, nobody's at home, but he was in the house. Well, his dog started barking a little bit, so he goes to the kitchen window. There's two guys out by his barn on his property. Now, this guy's driveway is like 4 miles long, okay? He lives off the main road, okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, he gets his shoes on and he gets his gun, puts it in his pocket like he always does, and he walks out there and he's like, hey, can I help you? The guy goes, I want this trailer. He goes, well, it's not for sale. And the guy told him, you don't understand. I want this trailer. He said, well, again, I'm going to tell you, it's not for sale and I don't loan it out. The guy punched him, decked him, expecting him to go down. You know what I'm talking about? Hit him like he was going to knock him out. Well, this guy here hit him in the face or in the jaws like hitting a stump of a tree, okay? You wasted your time. Well, anyway, he kind of shook his head and pulled his gun out, and the guy took off running. But by that time, the other guy was already in the car, the passenger, and now he's in the driver's seat, got the car running because they're going to take off. They were there to steal the trailer, whether he liked it or not. They thought, they'd knock him out and take it anyway.
What the fuck?
Well, he unloaded 3 rounds into the guy that was running. Don't know if he died or not because he got in the car and took off with the other guy. He said, I know I at least hit him twice.
Wow.
He said, I would have fired more shots, but he's got neighbors' homes, and he didn't want bullets missing and flying that direction, so he stopped once he got, toward his car. And, he got black eye and everything.
Damn.
Where the guy punched him.
Yeah.
It's,
And the cops didn't show up at his house because then they turned it and we were there to wrap the guy.
Yeah. And not to throw this out there, it don't make a big difference, but it was a black guy and a Spanish guy that tried to rob his trailer.
Yeah. Well, a lot of white guys do that too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just letting you know in this instance, yeah. Now, the guy that he considered a black guy, he don't know if he was a black guy or just a very dark Indian Mexican. You know what I'm talking about?
I've seen those on the highway.
Yeah.
Doing the highway work.
Yeah.
They're really dark because they're in the sun a lot,
But it's the point that the guy was like, no, you don't understand. I want that trailer. He didn't say I want to buy it. He said, I want the trailer. He said, well, you don't understand. It ain't for sale. I don't want it out. He said, the guy just.
The sheer entitlement of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, the guy that happened to, he's got a friend. Actually, it's Pawpaw's friend. You know Pawpaw.
Yeah.
Dave, the guy that comes and visits him at his house and they stream together. Same thing happened to him years back. Almost the same identical thing. But I don't know what color the people were. But they tried to rob his trailer off his property too.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't care what color you are. You steal my snowblower, I'm going to track you down like a rabid dog.
Yeah.
I did.
In this state, you don't go on people's property like that.
No.
Especially that far off the main road. That far off the main road, you're asking for trouble.
Yeah.
Because here we have council law. Once you pass a toll off that public road, we have the right to lay you down. And we also have stand your ground law. So being that he's an elderly man, and that's what the guy thought, being he was an old guy, he'd hit him, knock him out, and take it anyway. But, hitting this guy in the face is like, you might as well punch a tree stump and get better results.
It's like the wrong person.
Yeah, because this guy's been a cattle hand for the last 40-something years. You know what I'm talking about? He's been butt kicked in the face by bulls.
I had, years ago, my friend Tiny was sitting on the curb talking to me. And Tiny is the big guy, Yeah. I mean, everybody picked on him. And he's gotten in a lot of fights. And this guy knew that if he got in one more fight, he'd have to go to jail. My neighbor from up the street. He comes over and he kicks him in the face. Him in the face.
Yeah, that's like my buddy Lloyd. That's like my buddy Lloyd Keith. He's one of those giants like that. And people think he's a wuss. If people think he's a wuss, I said no. They call him a gentle giant for a reason because they know if they lunged at you, they're going to hurt you. Yeah. So they're afraid to hit people because they know they're going to hurt you. Yeah.
Yeah, I stepped in. The guy. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, Donna, get to work.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I stepped in and the guy tried to hit me. Well, he hit me once. You know how many times I hit him after he hit me once? Boom, boom, boom. 3 times. He turned around and laughed.
Yeah, well, that's what this guy said. He said it just stunned them that, they thought because he's a little old guy that they were just going to nail him in the face and take off with his trailer. And he's like, you hit me, you better come with everything you got and your lunch money.
I've never had karate or anything like that, but I knew enough. If you punch somebody, you don't punch at him, you punch through them.
Yeah. Well, he got a black eye. He got a black eye. The guy hit, don't get me wrong, the guy didn't hit him with a sissy hit, but, hitting this guy, like I said, punch a tree trunk.
So you're having a lazy day to do today, too, huh, Donna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to get a day off once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah. So many hours did you working yesterday? My trains came today too. What else came? Oh, my sandpaper. I got a box of sandpaper. I got nothing to sand, but I have the sand now. Well, I could, there's no point in sanding that. Yeah, it came in one of them things.
I caught a hell of a deal on fucking Amazon, and I got 2 of them.
Oh, nice. I need to get another one.
Guess how much I paid for both of these? $17.88.
Oh boy!
How did you get that deal?
Right place at the right time.
Yeah.
What it was, a guy bought them. He got them and realized that his TVs already had it built in. He had to do a smart, so that part was already built in it. The Alexa system was already built into it. So basically, he put them back on there to resell them as unopened, unused, but used.
So if you want a good pair of shoes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she's seen them before on there. She's talking about them sticky shoes.
Oh, nice, yeah.
They are awesome.
Yeah, she likes them.
I keep trying to get.
Yeah. If you do order a set of those sticky shoes off of Amazon, ladies, one size or half a size smaller than what you would normally get.
Yeah.
Because the first pair, she normally wears a size 7, and that's what I ordered. Well, they were way too loose on her, so I sent them back and got her a 6.5. That was perfect.
Yeah. Are they pretty wide?
Yeah.
I have double D width feet, so even
that was her problem. The 7 was too wide, so her feet kind of did that ding 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 because she got small, narrow feet.
Oh, because I have double D width feet, so.
Well, you might want to order your size in. It'll be wide enough there.
Yeah.
Her problem wasn't the length. It was just too loose on her. It would fall off her feet. So I went to a 6.5, and they fit her perfect. Yeah.
Right on. Were those Fire Stick 4Ks or just regular Fire Stick?
No, these they're the high def ones. They're not the 4K. They're just regulars.
Oh, okay.
But the 2 TVs I'm putting them on are not 4K anyway, so it
doesn't matter.
They normally $29.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I didn't buy these from like off of Amazon themselves. I bought it off an individual that bought it, was selling it as used, but it was unopened used, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
You look it up and there's the other sellers, you know, or you.
well, he was highest offer thing. He said, make me an offer.
Huh. I didn't know they had that on there.
I got plenty of food.
You got plenty of too? You just need more tobacco?
You know what's funny? My granddaughter has feet. She is a monkey. She's part black, but she can pick up shit with her toe. It's like it was.
Oh, I can do that like a champ, but I'm not flat-footed though. I got high arcs.
Oh no, I'm not.
I can actually curl. I'm gonna curl my foot like this.
I used to think I was flat-footed. I'm not. I get high arches.
Yeah. Yep. Well, most people do. There's more people with high arches than there are flat-footed.
Well, extremely high arches.
Yeah. Because when you walk, you're only supposed to be on your toes and the ball of your heel.
Yeah.
Not the. Because I know my second wife was a flat-footer, man. She had foot problems all the time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, I got some really weird toenails now, thanks to the stuff. Yeah.
But no, baby, that's not cross. Like your foot's what they call hammer toe.
Yeah. I got a hammer toe too. Not bad, but it does go off to that way.
Well, I told her there's a brace you can actually wear. It'll slowly get rid of that. But I told her, being at 50 years old, she starts now. It's going to be very painful.
Well, and the other thing is, hammer toes can be caused by a lot of different things. I have bunions, and when I was 22, I had huge bunions removed off my feet, and they broke my big toe and straightened it because it was literally crushed underneath my other feet, other toes. I mean, other feet.
Yeah.
You got more than one foot, right?
The bunion is now coming back, and that toe is now sits right underneath the edge of my second toe.
Slowly pushing it back. Yeah.
With my bunions, I had them taken care of because it hurt so bad to walk, and I was only 22.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably won't do anything about it.
Mine haven't done what yours did. It's just automatically always been, that 30-degree angle, still always 30, even when I was a youngster,
They have a surgery now, like for hers, that they can go in there and just. But I told her the only bad thing about that, you have to learn to walk again.
Yeah.
Well, they basically break your metatarsal bone.
Yeah.
And straighten your toe with that.
It's
not really learning to walk again. It's just you have to deal with a broken foot
and get past the pain. Yeah.
I'll tell you, that was some of the worst pain because I had the surgery. I came home. I was taking my meds, went to sleep in the recliner, and I woke up 6 hours later and the meds had worn off and I was screaming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I did the same thing when I had the surgery on my left foot. I went to bed, all nice and chilled out. And I slept for like 16 hours, which was a big no-no because when I woke up and I got to go out of it was throbbing already, but when I went to stood out of bed, I peed on myself a little.
I don't blame you.
My wife comes running in the room like, what the hell's going on in here? I'm like, oh, it hurts. I tell people, if you ever stumped a toe on a coffee table in the middle of the night barefooted, take that pain and multiply about 20 times.
Oh, yeah.
With a broken toe, a full broken.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you, the worst pain I've ever had was when I had the double PE, the pulmonary embolism. I had a blood clot in each lung. A lot of people don't live through that, but here I am.
Well, that's like when that aneurysm was building up in my head. That entire morning, I had a real bad headache.
Yeah.
And when it popped, for the first 5 minutes of it popped, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, I felt like something running down the back of my neck, and I was doing it.
inside.
It was inside, but it felt like it was running down the back of my head, and I kept going. And there, everybody at work's looking at me like, "No, oh yeah." And then the guy in front of me, I was like, "Who the fuck hit me?" He's like, "Man, ain't nobody hit you. Ain't nobody behind you." I'm like, "Do you see the blood?" And all of the younger guys are standing there going, "Okay, the old man has flipped." Oh yeah, he was crying. Yeah, I scared the hell out of him because he said he grabbed a bag to hand it to me because we had a chain going, and I was helping him out, and he said he grabbed the bag, went to turn around to hand it to him, and he said he seen me going across the parking lot like a drunk.
Yeah.
He's like, "Where the hell?" Like, he said at first he's thinking, did he go back there and smoke some crack or something? They're kicking in now or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was bouncing off of customers' cars trying to get to the main building. And like I said, that I got inside the main building, went up to, what was her name, Monica? Yeah, no, I don't know. But anyway, the lady in HR, in the office, and I was like, "Hey, you got anything for a headache? My head's killing me." She said she turned to get something out of the emergency deal. She said she turned around. I was just gone. She's like, "Where the hell?" She opens the door, and I'm still in front of the window, but my knees are up in the air, and I'm completely on my back. Yep.
Yeah.
Collapsed like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
that's when the backside and bullshit started.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
So jello, you bend in spots you didn't know you could bend when your body just shuts down.
I just start screaming and fall on the floor. I was like, "Kill me!"
Yeah. There's still a few women now that work there. When I go there just to go buy something, man, they start crying as soon as they see me. Because when they drug me off on the gurney, they figured, they were all doing the Catholic thing, You know
what? He said that why am I so stupid to buy a knife? You get a whole bunch. I go, "I got 2 fillet knives. Where'd the other ones go?" You do a buck knife. I have a trade. I get nothing to get Tommy's in the forehead anymore.
That's a guy thing. If I see a knife that catches my eye, I buy it. It's a guy thing. Yeah, like
I don't know how he
women,
makes any money.
certain women are with
$17.
Yeah,
that's real wood.
That's like certain women with shoes. They see them, they gotta have them.
Yeah. I had a buck knife, but once they go down, it's hard to get them sharp again. This thing was real sharp when I bought it. It's really sharp now.
All the knives I own, I keep this old one here.
Yeah,
it was made by her dad.
Yeah, the son. Yeah, the crocodile Dundee knife, the Bowie knife. Yeah, or whatever they call them.
Well, it's the fact that he handmade that and put a deer hoof as a handle.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Yep. And it even got the old Coke bottle opener. See it?
Oh, wow. I wonder what this slot was.
Yeah, because back in the days, they still had the pop top, so you just.
Yeah. One way to get your pop open.
Yep.
Or you can be a real bad.
You still do it on the new ones, but there's no need because you just.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of older guys still pop the tops like they're old school,
Yeah.
Just a habit for them. Yeah. Remember the old Chevys? You'd open the car door and go.
Huh?
Remember the old Chevy cars? When you open the door, you can take the bottle top and hit it. And they grab it just right.
Yeah.
The hinge, the latch.
Yeah. I didn't know you could do that, but I know what.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you just open the door and right there at the hatch, it fit perfect in it down. You just pull down and it popped it right off.
The actual latch or the sticky outy thingy?
No, in the latch itself.
Yeah. It makes sense.
I don't know if Susan knows what I'm talking about. The old Chevys and stuff when they would open the car door and just take the beer bottle with the pop top and go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was a perfect size. Yeah.
Donna, you don't have to wait till I come back. Anthony has controls.
Yeah. Well, she just wanted to come in the basement for audio.
Yeah, that's fine. You can put her
That
in
way she ain't wait for 5 minutes and talking about something we done moved off of 5 minutes ago.
I know.
Yeah.
Man, yesterday, yesterday and last night, between your show and everybody else, man, she had hers on YouTube, and man, I'm talking about, I swear to God, some of it, like when you left to go get in the truck to go on your errand, you was still sitting on the screen on hers, and you was already in the car on mine.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
5 minutes.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes behind yesterday. 5 minutes, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It fluctuates. Each screen I was on, it was anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
delay.
It depends on your bit rate, I suppose, you know.
Right.
I don't
Yeah,
know
but still.
anything, but yeah. I'm just going by
Seth,
Twitch.
come on, let me get up here.
But yeah, I'm a pro over 2 Monsanto cars now because nobody wanted them. I got them on sale. It still cost you $53.
I got her.
Okay.
But
Oh, he way
they
down
roll
here.
nice. I haven't even played with them. Later.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah. The wife got off and it was supposed to get off of work at noon today, but guess what? It was really busy. She's gonna get more than 40 hours this week because of that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, she usually gets like 38 hours, you know. Banks, they don't hire that many full-time people anymore. She's considered full-time. It's cheaper to have 10 idiots and one good person than it is, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, they got that one old lady working there. She should be already dead. She's so slow. She's slower than me, you know.
Alexa, what's my notification?
Look,
I mean, you know.
Where I used to live in Kerrville, Texas, which is not that far from where I'm at now.
Yeah.
I hadn't been there in almost 30-something years. And there's a chicken place over there called Jenny's Chicken I used to go to.
Yeah.
I lived on the road right behind them.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when all the hurricane was going on over here, a lot of stuff was destroyed. So we was driving to Texas to get gas and eat. And I got my sister-in-law and all them, and we all went over there to Jenny's to eat. And when I walked in there, you know, I'm thinking of seeing a whole different crowd of people, which for the most part I did. But the same lady working the register that was working it 30 years ago was still there. And I swear to God, 30 years ago, she had to be in her mid to late 80s.
Yeah, I had a teacher like that.
I'm like, you know, it's like, you know, it wasn't hi, how you doing? It's like, you're still alive.
Yeah, my English teacher and she was my homeroom teacher also. But yeah, she looked like she was ready for the grave.
Yeah.
School, and she was on the school board until about 10 years ago when she passed away finally.
Well, that's the way this one is. She's a really nice lady, but she's so old and old looking. When you walk up to the register to order, she has that look and the attitude like, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah. What do you want?
Order or get the hell out of here. I want to deal with you today. You know, what do you want? Give it to me.
Yeah. When the Hardys was still over in Court Street here, there were some ladies in there that were like that. They're out of business now.
Yeah, because I mean, all people to be in there, I was not expecting her to still be there, man. And the only thing that goes through my mind, you're still alive?
Yeah. Well, you're in English?
Yeah.
Yeah, people know her.
Yeah, her aunt. She's got an aunt that retired not once, but twice from Walmart.
What the hell?
Yeah.
She's like 80-something years
She's
old.
80-something years old, and she just retired her second time from Walmart.
How the hell do you do that?
Well, she put in her 20-something, I think it was 27, 28, and she retired. And then she got bored, went back, put in another 20.
Wow.
So she basically retired twice.
Does she get double benefits?
My psychiatrist did that.
Yeah.
He retired like 15 years ago, and he missed it so much that he went back to his own practice.
Yeah. Well, you know, her attitude was, you know, time she retired, her husband was like one leg in the grave and the other one halfway there. So, and then he didn't live much longer. So why not go back to work?
Yep.
She had no purpose to be at home.
Forever had diabetes.
Well, yeah, he had diabetes. I know.
He took one.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, it's you know, a lot of people plan ahead thinking, well, I'll retire and I can take care of my spouse and all that, but sometimes it don't work that way because they die before you die.
Right.
Or die shortly after you retire. Yeah. So I tell my kids, you know, they look at me what I did. I said, look, I'm not telling you to do what I did because, you know, I looked out surviving the way I did, but I look at this.
Right.
All my kids are married and having kids.
You gotta fill the fucking water every day, and you gotta fill the water every day. These fuckers drink water like horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I tell my kids,
Well, and it's also really warm.
do the hard stuff while you're young. That way when you get my age, you can enjoy life.
Freezing.
You know?
Even though you shut the vent.
It was 75 out here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 21 here this morning.
Yeah.
21 degrees.
Yeah.
And guess
It's
what?
cold
The
for
furnace wasn't on.
But yeah, I tell people, don't wait till you're old and try to do shit you're supposed to do when you're young.
I did all my fun stuff when I was a kid, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun too, but I did the serious shit too. I saved, made sure I had a house bought and paid for before I was 30. You know? That way I wasn't in my 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s trying to work to pay for my house.
Right.
I mean, as it is, I've been retired since 2016.
Yeah.
You know, not by choice, but
Right.
retirement's retirement. So.
I'm on permanent vacation. That's what I call it.
Yeah. Oh man, when was it right to the middle of the end of 2017, when people would ask me what I did, and I told them, they're like, "Well, how in the hell are you retiring at that age and full benefits?" And I'm like, "Because I started work when I was 14. I was paying taxes at 14."
Yep.
Yeah. And they're like, "Well," and then when they found out I was married at 15 by my first wife, and they're like, "What do you mean first wife?" I'm like, "I'm on wife number 3." "Oh, you didn't get along with them?" I said, "No, wife number 1 had a drug problem, so I wasn't putting up with that shit." But I said, "She's dead." I said, "Wife number 2, I was married to her for 28 years and knew her pretty much all my life. And she passed away in 2012. And I said, then I got remarried in 2016, you know, to someone I've been knowing for 30-something years. You know, everybody I was married to, I've been knowing for years. It wasn't some stranger I met, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, me and her dated back when we was teenagers, you know. She was like 18, I was 17. Yeah. Yeah. Now, my first wife was the biggest gap because when I got married to her, I was 15, getting ready to be 16, and she was 30 going on 31.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but you tell there she was your baby.
Who? Oh, my first wife? Yeah, she used to babysit me.
What the hell?
Well, it was my mom's friend.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nowadays, she'd be in prison.
Hey, that wedding was a cluster. Woo!
Yeah.
My mom was mad because, 1, she was a lot older than me. 2, it was her friend.
Yeah.
You know? And 3, the fact she used to babysit me. So my mom's thinking, well, what was that bitch doing when she was babysitting my son?
Yeah.
Which she would have been right because she started on me when I was about 14.
Yeah.
And no, I wasn't molested or raped, people. I was willing. I went willingly. Okay. I was a participant partner. Okay.
Yeah. Well, my one friend that I used to hunt with, he had diabetes real bad. He was he got in trouble when he was a kid. He was in a group home, and the one lady was an actual midget, and she took him on. You know,
Yeah.
he liked it. He was a little bit baffled by it, but
Well, that's why these guys that wait till they're in their 30s and 40s to say some woman took advantage of them when they were 12, 13, or 14 years old, I call bullshit. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's total bullshit. It could have went the other way, but I'm sorry. To me, it's a different devil because at no part was I fearful or scared or, I was more like, hell yeah.
yeah. I was kind of a naughty boy when I was a teen.
I don't know what that's called, but do it again.
It was funny because I was like 15 or 16, the landlady and the landlord called me downstairs and sat me down at the table and tried to. All I could do not to laugh, because they're trying to teach me the facts of life, and I've already been having sex for 2 years, and I'm not like I'm sitting there like, really, you're doing this now?
Well, that's like with me and Rita, my first wife got hooked up, moved in together. I had aunts and my mom and a lot of other people say, "Oh, she ought to be ashamed." I said, "Whoa!" I said, "Back up. Ask your mom what age she was when she got married." My grandma was married at 13.
Yeah.
She was in her late 20s. She already had 12 kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandma had like 9 kids,
And she married a guy that was almost 35, 36 years old when she was 13.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello. And that wasn't long ago.
Yeah.
We're talking 20s, 30s, and 40s, and 50s, and 60s when that shit went down.
Yeah.
But, here's somebody tried to explain it to me. They sat me at the table, and all of a sudden, one of these days, the girls are going to want to play hide the weenie with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cracked up laughing then. How the hell? Hide the weenie? What?
Yeah. Well, you remember it wasn't that long ago. If a woman wasn't married before she was 17, she was considered an old maid or a whore.
Spinster.
Yeah, really.
Or a Spencer. Yeah. Or a whore. One of the two.
My great aunt was never married.
Yeah.
And she was a virgin her whole life. She died in her 80s.
Yeah.
And she just never found the right guy and found that she could live alone just fine, and she enjoyed it. And but what's funny is looking back, now that I'm much older and all that, I look back and I realize I think she was actually a lesbian, but she couldn't let it out.
Right. Well, yeah, because back in them days you got beat.
Yeah.
People, you didn't, especially like 30s, 40s, and 50s, you didn't spew that shit out that you was gay.
Let me just put it this way. She was the most butch woman I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
I had an aunt like that, and everybody thought she was just a Spencer. No. She did some stuff. It just wasn't with guys, okay?
Yeah. Well, there was a bar downtown that got invaded by these lesbians, and I went in there with my girlfriend, who was older than me, and she did take my girlfriend away. It touched upon who I was.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Peg's kid. Never mind. Because, she had protected my mom a couple of times because, she knew my mom was straight because, she just knew. And one of the 52 Sue come up and was talking to my mom thinking she was going to pick her up, right? Trying to. Well, my mom knew her from school, so,
Yeah. Well, my first wife, when I met her, I knew she was that way. I think the main reason she got with me because she wanted a kid.
Probably.
And she knew being a lesbian, that would never happen.
She wanted a kid first.
Well, not just that. She was a lesbian. She liked women, okay? Trust me, I know. I knew her all my life. She liked women. I was just I
have to go get some coffee.
Yeah, I was a prime target for having a baby. She knew me. She knew my habits. Yeah. We was a compatible match, and it happened. I don't regret it because I mean I got my son Brian out of it. So it's funny because we were separated most of his childhood, and it's funny when he got older, he come looking for me, which I knew was going to happen anyway. I told his mom that when he gets older, he's going to come. Everybody wants to know their siblings. I mean, come on. And it was funny because for all those years we wasn't around each other, and he followed the same footprints I did. He was a mechanic. He joined the Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? We took the same footpath and didn't even know each other. Funny how that stuff happens.
Yep.
I mean, if you look at his lifestyle and my lifestyle, it was almost like identical. Yeah, because he's a mechanic and all that. He's mechanically inclined, which, he gets that naturally. Now, yeah. Oh, mercy. Yeah. Uh-oh. You can't hear that TV, do you?
I can hear it.
Oh, you can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hello, Sammy.
Let me turn it down.
Welcome.
I forgot it was on.
How are you today, Sammy? Good to see you. Yeah, you'll hear a lot of stories on here.
Oh, yeah. Some good, some horrible.
Right?
You might get a few WTFs.
Okay, yesterday, doing DoorDash, and I get an order, and it's for 66 wings from Chili's. It's just wings.
Yeah.
66 different flavors of wings, and 2 large sodas, and then some dessert type items. And there was quite a few of those, like 6 or 7 of those.
Yeah.
I go expecting to encounter a party or something like
A
that.
crowd of people. Yeah.
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 No, it's one dude.
Yep.
And he left a message to just leave it at the door.
Right.
But if he doesn't do it correctly in the app, I can't just leave it at the door. I have to knock because
Right.
I haven't set it up correctly in the app for me to leave it, take a picture, send it to him, all that stuff. So
Right.
I knocked on the door, and he comes around, and this guy is got to be 600 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's like, comes to the door, and he's in his underwear.
Yeah.
Now I see why you didn't want to come to the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
We got a guy here in town like that, man. When he orders, I know certain people that, do deliveries. Like my friend that works at Domino's, one day they got order for his house for 16 large pizzas.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He delivered it. And now this guy's about 6'20", 6'30". He's huge. Not even an hour later, he ordered 4 sets of 20 wings. The buffalo wings, the regular wings, the barbecue wings. Yeah.
You just got
in one day. And that's not counting other people. I know another guy delivers for like McDonald's and Burger King and all that. And he says, yeah, I'll bring food to him 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, I've got one that it's a guy that stays in the extended stay Marriott suites, He comes to town for like a week at a time, and you know, and he's like,
Right.
he does some kind of business around here, but he was my first delivery, and he was the one where I went up to the suite, and the door was partially open, and I knocked on the door. He goes, "Come on in," and I'm like, "No, you need to come get your food. I can't come in."
Yeah.
"No, it's okay. You can come in." I'm like, "No, you need to come get your food." And he comes to the door in his tighty whities. I'm like, "Oh, so this is what this job is."
Oh man.
So I've delivered to him probably 5 or 6 times now. Every single time he tries to get me to come in, and I'm like, "No, dude, I don't care if you're naked. Come get your fucking food."
Yeah.
But he gives me like a $10 tip. So
because the fact they ought to know if they read the rules of the company, you can step a foot past that threshold.
yeah. Well, there isn't really anything in there about that.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Common sense.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Though, you know, if you walk past that door, they're gonna be screaming, "You knew better than going in."
Yeah, I probably told you before. My buddy, the UPS used to be a UPS driver. The college girls were in Whitewater would actually answer the door buck naked.
Oh yeah. Well,
He goes, "I think they want me." I go, "No, don't even think about it." You know.
I worked around the University of Louisville when I was working for Comcast, and let me tell you, you'd be surprised what them college chicks would do just to get a few extra channels. Okay.
Yeah.
I can say some of them really like their HBO. All I can say.
Well, I had to protect him because, you know, in high school, he come up to me and asked me a question. You know, because this Suzanne girl, same name, but you know, she's like a water skiing lady. And everybody knew she was going out with Hammy. She had been going out with Hammy forever. Yeah, but Tom apparently didn't know. I think I should ask Susan and go out on a date. Okay, go ahead. And then he was mad at me. So I had to protect him, you know. I didn't want him losing his job because he was an idiot, you know.
Well, yeah. I think my friend was hitting on this chick. I told him, he's like, "Man, I really like her. I'm gonna ask her out." And that's well, first of all, I said, being I'm her friend and your friend, I have to tell you, at night her name's Gracie. During the day, her name's Greg.
Oh man!
So
this guy that I knew.
I'm not trying to rat him out. I'm just going to give you. I don't want you to find out later trying to beat shit out of him, you know.
Actually, you know, this guy lived down. He had that happen to him. He used to live down, you know, with the lady downstairs from my girlfriend's house in '82. He went to the bar. This is before he met that lady, but went to the bar, and he didn't. After that, he did not date for like 3 years because kissing and you know, all kinds of stuff. And then he reached in her pants, and guess what? He grabbed onto.
Well,
I wanted to kill myself.
That's why I used to tell Gracie all the time. I said, "Look, I'm not going to bash you for what you do in your lifestyle, but you got to be careful, and you know, certain things need to be told to certain people, okay?
Yeah,
because you know, a lot of times,
some people would kill you.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it's rage. I mean, you're embarrassed. It's rage, and especially like I used to pick on Gracie. I said, you know what happens when you drop your pants and yours is bigger than him? He's gonna be really mad.
Yeah.
I know. Well, baby, there's a lot of people bisexual.
Yeah.
I don't care about people's sexual preference. They can do what they want. You know, if I don't like it,
anyway.
I don't have to watch. None of my business.
Yeah. The only thing I ever told Gracie is just don't try to pass that shit on me because you know I'm heterosexual.
Well, you know, when me and Chris were hooked up, when I was living with her husband and her, she was bisexual, you know. But we didn't tell her husband for a reason because you know what, he would have wanted to watch. how much of a weirdo he was. Yeah.
Well, sometimes, yeah, but a lot of times,
I'm not into that.
a lot of people get pissed about that shit because they feel portrayed because that was never indulged to them, you know.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in love with somebody and you find out later, yeah, or it gets sprung on you by one of their mad ex-lovers.
Well, here's the thing. She had this friend called Nancy. And, Nancy, she was pretty good looking for her age. But, I thought she had the hots for me. But she sort of did. But the reason she had the hots for me? Because she knew that she could get a threesome going with me, her, and Chris, maybe. I would pass on that. Yeah. She was only.
Yeah,
And then Chris and Dallas went on vacation. She showed up in her nightgown. It's like, no, you go home. I'll pass.
That's like when Rita's shit got sprung on me. She's like, they always say, "Well, you didn't get mad about it." I said, "Not everybody's built like me."
Hey, Panda.
I could care less what you did in the past. Your past is called the past for a reason.
Right.
It's not supposed to be drug up, but don't try to hide it from somebody you're trying to be intimate with, because it does kind of kick you in the back of the head and catch you off guard.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Because I look at this, I'd rather be straightforward with my spouse. Because if say Susan knew something on me from years back before me and Donna hooked up, and Susan come told her, Donna can look at it and say, "Fuck, I knew that." It kills the sting. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, "Bitch, are you trying to start trouble? I already knew that. Get the fuck out of here." Tell me something I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, here's another thing. My first wife, this ain't the first wife. This is the second wife upstairs.
Yeah.
Ex-wife. But the first one was at a birthday party here. Nobody remembers this, but she told me, this one did, at the birthday party for the granddaughter. And she kept telling, "Oh, he's gay. He's gay." And then you confront her about it, and she'll say, "Guess what? I don't remember saying that." Yeah, everybody else does. She don't remember that now. She's got pre-Alzheimer's, I think.
I'm gonna tell you, drunk or not, I don't give a pass for being drunk. Because to me, you knew what the fuck you was doing. The only thing is, you had liquid courage enough to say it out loud.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're blackout drunk, but
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah. It's in your brain. Yeah. You were thinking it. Yeah.
Well, that's why I tell people certain things are better just say out loud and get it over with. That way, the shock's gone. You don't wait till 20 years later for somebody to walk up to your spouse and says, "You know what that son of a bitch did to so and so and so and so," and they're like, and then it freaks them out. If you already been honest with them, they can go, and
after that lady in Florida left, I got on a dating site and I had one date. After that date, I never did it again. But this lady, she started talking, and she started talking about her ex and this and that, and so I told her a little bit about me, and then she claimed that oh Jesus, that dog. Fuck Christ. Anyway, oh God. Okay, I gotta talk with my eyes closed. Anyway, I forgot where it's going now.
Ask Susan about being blackout drunk and how you act.
Yeah.
Susan?
I've been there once. I tried climbing out of the second story window.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why is Susan completely black? What's going on?
That's weird. Anthony's the only one moving.
I'm moving. I can move.
No.
You're frozen, Susan.
Playing from the one.
Would you hush?
I'm frozen. Mike's frozen.
I'm not. I'm
Ken-
moving.
There's the black screen.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Everybody's all screwed up. No. Now Ken's frozen, I think.
No.
Don't know.
Yeah, I can still hear all y'all. So even though I'm staring at 3 black screens.
Yeah. I'm not getting any of that. Maybe I have more RAM than I need.
No,
Yeah.
I can see you. I can see you and me, but Ken and Susan gone.
She's back. Oh,
Slowly.
got a hole in her head. She's back.
There's Ken. He's back.
There, let's try that again, motherfucker. I was sitting here trying to talk and nothing would work.
Nah,
Yeah.
you was steadily frozen. She was a black screen. Only one I
Yeah,
could see.
she was black screen on mine too.
Yeah. Only thing I could see moving was me and Mike.
I did
Anyway, I was trying to talk to Susan to ask her what it's like for me to be blackout drunk and how I act.
Yeah,
Ain't no bitch touching me.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because an ex-neighbor, previous to me and Susan, was a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She come over, tried to, I don't know what the hell she was doing. I don't know.
Just
Susan told me the whole story.
She was trying to help you to bed,
Yeah, that's what it was.
and he looked at her and said, "Get the fuck away from me," and then leaned over towards me.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
before we were even married.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what always amazed me is how these women leave you. Just claim they want nothing to do with you because they didn't like you and they hated your guts. But as soon as you moved in another chick with you, they did everything in their power to get back in your grace.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
what the? Are you mental?
Yeah.
What,
Sometimes they are.
what part of you don't understand when you told me to move on? I moved on. Now it's your turn to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. In other words, they don't want you, but they don't want no one else having you.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently the asteroid has passed the Earth. You can see it in Missouri.
Yeah.
I didn't go look, you know.
Well,
I'm sure there'll be all kinds of things about it.
I guess I
Later.
could say in life, one thing I was lucky at, I never had to go looking for it. It always found me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how everything worked for me too, especially with the women.
Yeah.
Once you quit looking, they found you really fast.
Well, my Uncle Bob always told me I was one of them son bitches that could step in a pile of shit and come out on the other end smelling like roses.
Yeah, kind of like Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Yeah. He said I got that dumb blind god luck, you know.
Yeah.
Shit always seems to fall in my lap when I'm standing in shit.
Well, like my buddy Tom, tell me, you know, you always hit the ground running. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I can't fucking walk anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can walk, but I can't run. You know.
Well, I can't run worth shit either, man. After all my injuries and shit, I can do a brisk walk, and I still look like a stumbling drunk.
Yeah. I can try to walk fast.
That's why I tell people that now you understand why I carry a gun, because I tell them, look, I ain't afraid to fight. And just physically and mentally, I just can't do it anymore. So I'm just going to unload all 12 rounds in your ass and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like they're the same thing.
Uh-oh.
They look a little different though.
Oh, watch this shit.
Daddy,
I saw that.
Your dime, your time.
Thank you. We need trash emptied bad. We got no fucking room. I'm throwing shit on the floor now.
Oh.
That's funny how they hang up quick when you don't say hello.
Yeah.
Always ask my phone, your dime, your time. And I hear click, click.
Yeah.
I answer Susan's phone, and usually there's nobody there.
Yeah, I just pick them up. I just pick up and go, your dime, your time. Hello.
Yeah.
Click. Like, you bastards.
My uncle used to say this, something like, Larry's more, you stab him, we slap him. And one day he
I got one
phone,
similar to that I used to do all the time. It pisses Susan off, so I don't do it anymore. Ken's whorehouse. We pick them, you dick them.
Yeah, I remember that one.
First time I
Yeah.
did that to Susan, she's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. I'm kind of like Mike though. My dad used to answer phone. Mike's mortuary. You stab him, we slab him.
Yeah. Well, then he stopped doing it because
I ain't got more to us to hang up.
Yeah.
somebody called. He said that, and it was somebody calling, telling somebody he knew died.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. I did that on my uncle one time. I answered the phone. I said, "Whore's us? Syphilis speaking."
Oh man!
It's my aunt. There's my aunt on the other end going, "Anthony, is that you?" I said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, hey, what do you want? Well, your uncle passed." Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Plus, my dad called me one time and he hung up. Didn't realize it was me.
Yeah.
He don't know how to read caller ID or anything. He's still the type when you call him, he answers Dakota Land Doors.
Yeah.
Or he'll call you. "Hello, Ken? This is your dad." No shit.
Oh yeah.
It cracks me up.
Yeah, my Aunt Linda like that. She'll call you up, "Hey, this is Aunt Linda." And I'm like, "Nah, not really. Really, yeah." Convinced me. This is your aunt. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's amazing because my caller ID says asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine on her is pain in the ass because when she calls, it's either she needs something done or she needs money. Yeah.
Mrs. Needy.
Of course, it's funny after 5 years of not having those calls from her anymore. You kind of realize how you miss them.
What fucking brand name is this, Susan?
And no, I didn't change my number. She's
Wow.
6 foot under the ground. She can't call no more.
Is it good, Ken?
Yeah, you should come try a piece. I don't normally ask you to come try jerky, but this is fucking damn good.
Okay. It was
Yeah.
cheaper at Sam's Club than like the Jack Links. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jack
but we
Links,
don't get to
Jack
see
Links
that.
gets paid for their fucking name.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know that Sasquatch commercials cost money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where it started. That's where their prices went up. I was working
Yep.
there. I was working there when they first started that. Their
And
prices damn near doubled.
Double. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that commercial.
Come
though.
grab a bite of this, Susan. This is what they look like.
All right.
Yeah.
It's thick as shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a thick cut. That's why I like my jerky. Yeah. I mean, I like it all, but
That's homemade jerky right there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I found a treat that both Spike and Rosie can eat.
Okay.
For Rosie, it's big enough. It's like that long and about that big around.
it's at Sam's, baby.
It's
Sam's
soft
Club.
enough that Spike can eat it. Just takes him longer, but he loves them.
So still bust him in half. Oh, he's a little guy.
I know.
No, she bought it at Sam's, baby. But it's made home style. Yeah.
It's not folded in half.
No.
Usually, when you buy stuff like that at Sam's in a big bulk, it just says Sam's Choice.
That's like
Yeah.
homemade jerky right there.
Well, them Sam's Choice sodas are pretty
Oh,
darn
yeah.
good too.
Oh yeah, I buy them all the time. 82
Yeah.
cents for a 2 liter.
Uh-huh. I bet you do, huh? All right. I'll give you a little piece.
What's the brand name on that? Does it say
Maker's
Sam's?
Mark.
Who?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's
Oh,
Mark.
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Members
yeah,
Mark.
yeah, I
Members
know.
Mark, sorry.
Yeah,
Maker's Mark is booze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Frick said, "Damn, they making jerky now." Hey, if they
Tell me
soak in
that wouldn't
food-
be good jerky though.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
soak in food.
There's Jack Daniel's jerky. That's pretty.
Oh
fucking
yeah, I
good.
know.
Yeah.
I know. I've eaten a lot of that Jack Daniel's jerky. I like it, man.
You like that?
They
Mm,
marinate
Whatever it was, but
Daniels. Have you ever I know for a while, like Texas Roadhouse had Jack Daniel's marinated steaks.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still do. I think
Woo!
it's good.
Fucking
Same
delicious.
thing with another place,
Tumbleweed.
where you can get the sirloin,
Okay,
whatever
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
well done.
Oh,
Thank
talking
you.
about Tumbleweed.
Bye.
Well, I think
No.
Tumbleweed
Big
is doing it. Texas Roadhouse is doing it.
I bet
Rogan's.
Mama's
doing
got
it.
treats. Yeah.
And
Mama,
also,
call your damn dogs.
what was the other one? Golden Corral had sirloins. Jack Daniel's smothered.
Yeah.
Original.
I forget what it's
TikTok.
called.
Here, I'll show you the thing, Anthony. Oh, can somebody present me?
Hang on, I got you. If I can get down here.
Okay.
Go to your.
Well, I gotta turn the goddamn.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you
turn
go.
it like that. There.
Beefsteak strips, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Original.
There used to be steaks, but now there's strips.
Okay, I'll have to look for them next time.
Member Mark.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
bitch.
Already had. What you talking about? Don't be mad at the dog. Hell, I was up in the camera there.
Oh, man. The Jack Russell, he knows I'm eating. And if I'm eating chicken, he'll wait till I get up. And he will scramble for the crumbs that fall out of my belly.
That's both of my dogs.
Yeah. Sometimes he scrambles in there so quick he almost trips me,
Oh, okay. I'm glad you turned. I was looking like, what the hell she got on?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
She got a unicorn.
Oh, yeah.
The lamest horn ever.
Yeah, I know. You think they could have put just a little bit bigger one?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And
Yeah.
the ears look like teddy bear ears, so I can't figure out what the hell this is.
Yeah,
No.
made in China or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we can get some more.
They don't know what unicorns look like over there, do they?
Not well.
All right. Well, gotta go soon because it's already 4:17. They ain't early.
Wow.
It's already 4:17. So if you're gonna go, you better go.
Bubba One says it's cute.
It is a little bit cute,
It's,
Yeah, but still, she is right though. They could have put a little bit bigger of a horn on.
Yeah.
About at least a 9-inch horn,
Supposed to be a unicorn, not where the monsters hang out.
and I can't figure out what the deal is with these teddy bear ears on a unicorn. What the
It's supposed to be
hell?
pointed. It's supposed to be horse ears.
Yeah.
I think.
Hey,
Well, it's a
look,
unique
look.
unicorn.
look. It was made by a 9-year-old in some Chinese sweatshop. They don't know what a freaking unicorn looks like.
Yeah, stop making fun of that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. Lingling did the best she could, okay?
I've been having her get me vanilla creamer for my coffee. I told her you can switch flavors now. Just saying. I'm just telling you, 'cause I'm almost out.
Susan, do you remember how Possum used to not beg but not beg?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd stare away from you, but the corners of her eyes kept looking towards you.
Oh, God. Marley does that shit, and it bugs the shit out of me because she'd be like this. And then when I turn my head, she'd go.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine just
though.
stared
She's
directly
trying
at
to
me.
follow the rules, but yet she's breaking the rules. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I look out of the corner of my eye.
I just
like
caught
this.
Rosie doing that, so I had to give her another piece.
Marley does that shit. She's like, I'm not looking. I'm
Yeah.
not looking.
Hey, Shirley, you want to leave?
I just get the bug eyes,
Hey,
It's actually staring at my brain.
hey, Shirley.
I don't know if I'm connected to you or if that's Ken that's connected to you. I think that's Ken that's connected to you.
Probably me. I've been connected to Shani for like ever.
Yeah, hang on. Let me. I did a bunch of cleanup on the computer last night. It's still running slow, but not as bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't get anything to load last night. It was ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
What
you gotta clean your
happened when you did it,
cookies.
but Jesus, it
There.
slowed down.
Crap,
I
when
got
I
mine
was on
set up
there, it
every
was
time I
fast as
restart.
shit.
Cleans my cookies for me.
Yeah, Susan ought to set that up at 3 a.m. clean cookies.
Mine
Yeah.
just automatically does it when I shut the thing off, restart. You know,
Yeah, mine's
I have a lot
same.
of RAM though, too.
When I shut it right, when I shut mine down before it shuts down, it cleans all the cookies, the catches, all that.
Yeah, I need to set that up for it to do that.
Yeah.
The only thing it doesn't clean for me, I don't want it to clean it for me, is my Chrome.
Yeah.
I don't want it to clean my Chrome.
Well, you can go to the advanced part of it and tell it not to do like your passwords and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I know. That's why I got it set up.
But see, I change my passwords every 2 weeks, so it don't matter if it keeps it or not because it's going to get changed.
Yeah.
That's
the
just
only
me.
way I can remember
Been a
what the hell
habit
I'm
for life.
doing.
It's been a habit for me for the last 20 years. It's just no old training habit I can't get out of. Change my password.
Yeah, I changed mine quite a bit, just because.
Yeah. And there have been time I've changed it so much I forget what it was.
Yeah. There's certain things, certain ones, like when I play something all the time, and I have one. I actually have one of these things, so it
Well, it's
doesn't
like I
matter.
have a couple of friends that had their credit card stolen online while they were ordering stuff. And they said, well, man, you order stuff all the time. I don't use my credit card. I use a prepaid card with money on it. That way, even if they get the numbers, they're only going to get what's on there, and usually I only put on there what I'm spending.
Yeah.
It might be you might get lucky and get 50 cents that's left over from a 20 bucks I put on there. Yeah. I don't never use my bank cards online. Never. No. Yeah. And it's not because I'm worried about a hacker getting it. It's because brother likes to watch too much shit.
I am having a heck of a time finding you, Shani, on Ken's list.
It's the Crohn's chick.
Crohn's chick, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see if I still have her. I don't know if she ever re-answered my invite. I know there was one sent, but it was never answered.
It took. You know what? We just found out this year. The granddaughter been having trouble with. We thought it was Crohn's or IBS, or you know what it was? She's lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It only took 16 years to figure that out. I said it
Well, yeah,
10
but
years ago.
that's the problem. There's so many out there, and they're so close in symptoms. They get it wrong all the time.
Yeah.
Did you find her, Susan?
Yeah, I said it 10 years ago, though. Nobody listens to
told my
Grandpa.
Yeah. They told my friend's wife she had irritable bowel syndrome. No. She finally went and seen a specialist. They told her, get off the cheese and dairy.
I can't find her. I don't know where she is.
I'll go look for her. It means I got to drop out. So I'll see you in a minute.
All right.
Yeah, she got off all dairy and the milk products, not had a problem since.
Yeah.
But they told her she had irritable bowel syndrome. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. Well, my mom developed that,
Yeah.
when she became ill, And here's the thing, though. Take a clue. She couldn't drink any kind of milk, but she could actually have half and half on her cereal.
Yeah.
It didn't bother her a bit. You know why? It's got cream in it.
Well, you know how I keep milk down, right? Because I'm very lactose tolerant. I drink milk all the time, especially my cookies. You know how I keep it down? But I pour an 8-ounce glass and I put 2 tablespoons of honey in.
Ah.
Huh.
I'll be damned.
Old lady years ago told me to do that. At first, I'm thinking, you crazy as hell. But I tried it. and it doesn't bother my stomach. Now, if I drink it without putting the honey in there, oh yeah, it's cottage cheese coming up, or I'm gonna be running to the toilet.
Right.
Right.
I am like, I cannot have milk. I can eat cheese in moderation, but half and half bothers me. Any kind of dairy type creamer, cottage cheese I can eat small amounts, but anything more than maybe one spoonful of cottage cheese, and I'm in the bathroom for 2 days.
Yeah.
Hey, have you noticed? I don't know if it's just my area, but you used to be able to buy small things of cottage cheese. Now it's like this.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I like cottage cheese, but I can't eat a whole lot of it at one time because if I do, I get sick.
Yeah.
But I love the shit. And the time I eat what little bit I can in a month's time, that whole big jar is only about that much missing out and it's rotted. Son of a. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any way you can't? Is it? I've never done it, but can you freeze that shit?
No.
I don't know. I would
don't
think
think
you
so.
can because you can freeze cheese.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have to find out from somebody that knows if you can freeze that and unfreeze it.
Well,
like,
if you could buy a small one to test it out, but you can't find them. Yeah.
no, I remember I could find a small one that was perfect. Now when I go, it's like this
8
or like
ounces.
that.
No, it's like 16. And
Yeah, and I'm like, no. What happened? I want the little tub I can eat in maybe 2 settings,
Yeah.
Because I like to take it and put it in a bowl, put some pepper with it, with chopped up tomatoes.
There's this rice pudding made locally, kind of locally.
I love rice pudding.
Yeah, but nobody carries it but Woodman's, and we don't shop at Woodman's anymore because the store is so big,
Well, a lot
And
of people don't eat
like
that
a
anymore.
warehouse.
It's like
You got a warehouse
bread
beside
pudding in
that.
the store.
We don't have that up here.
We
call it dressing.
Pudding.
Oh, everybody's messed up now. Oh, Anthony froze now. He looks like he's ready to have he's having an epiphany. When you get screenshots, I always get caught with my mouth open.
Right.
Now I get where Nick gets his shit from.
There you go.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Just come up and said that StreamYards had an unstable connection.
Oh,
yeah, I get that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, if I have an unstable connection, something's really wrong. Because I'm on fiber.
Did you find Farmington?
Well, I'm on fiber too. That's what's so
I had
weird.
to completely leave everything in order to find her, but it wasn't on there as long as I was on here.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, and usually that's how I get to her is through you. So
Yeah.
And what I had to do was completely drop out of StreamYard completely. And then she was right there.
weird.
Right.
Yeah.
Another glitch.
Welcome to the world of online.
So God, it's stuck up on my
Bless
bed.
you. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn, man.
I
He let
didn't
that
even
out.
know that was coming, so it was too late.
Yeah, he let that one out. I was wondering who was holding the board. He was getting ready to talk.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it's nice to sneak up on me. And that was a gentle one.
So yesterday, every time Hannah got out of the car, like to go into a convenience store or something like that, I would wait. I would go out ahead of her, and I would wait to lock the doors until she was right by the front of the car, and then I would lock the door because it honked the horn. And I did that to her every single time yesterday, as far as I remember. I did it several times anyway. and she'd be walking by, and also she'd just jump really hard because I'd honk the horn when she walked by.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
was yesterday.
Or you get the asshole in the car, you're working on the car, and they're helping you bleed the brakes or something. You get around the front of the car, and they blow the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good way to get killed around me, you know. Yeah, everything's messed up today because, you know, the excitement over the election. You know. And the asteroid, all that stuff.
Oh, so I told Ken this. I've got well, they're going to call me with an appointment to get my hearing to go to an audiologist. Hi, Shorty, and get my hearing test and see what needs to be done.
Thank God.
Shit.
I like
the
that.
way I
purple
have
hair.
to talk to her, then I know damn well the neighbors can hear me.
That's me and her. She said, "Well, I didn't hear you." I said, "Well, I'm not going to say it no louder. The people a mile down the road already heard me."
Yeah.
And then the one that irritates me, she goes, "What?" After I already screamed at her. What the fuck?
It sounds like we're yelling at each other, you know. Me and the ex-wife. We're not. We neither one of us can hear worth a shit, you know.
No, my favorite's, "Why didn't you tell me?" I did 5 times.
Well, if
Gee, I
TV's
know
on,
that
she
one.
don't usually listen to me at all. You tune me out.
Between ADD and hearing loss,
Yeah.
I don't hear a word Ken says, even if I listen as hard as I can. So.
My grandma used to say that's just marriage.
I tell you, Big Jerry, you don't want to tell me, don't.
Oh yeah, she did that to me yesterday. She said, "Well, if it's such a big secret, don't tell me." And I'm like, "I already told you 5 times. The neighbors heard. It ain't a secret anymore. The whole neighborhood knows."
Who was that? Oh, I got a secret.
Yeah.
I just farted. Well, it's not a secret anymore. The whole goddamn restaurant knows.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
man.
it's because she was hard of hearing. She said it's Larry the Cable Guy.
Yep.
His aunt was hard of hearing, and she looks at her at his uncle and says, "I got a secret. I just farted." And he said, and he said, "Well, it's not a secret anymore. The whole restaurant heard you." And then I can't remember what else he said though. I forgot the rest of the joke. Shit.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Came in at an interesting time.
Yeah,
it's always an interesting time to pop up in here. Come on, man.
That's true. Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Hey, what the hell?
So how's it going, Shirley?
Yeah, busy but good. I think Tim's tearing into a bag behind me. Anyway, yeah, no, good, just busy.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, how are you guys?
Hold on. It's blue.
What?
I like that color.
Your hair.
Oh, it's purple.
Oh, it's purple.
It's purple.
Oh, yep, it is. It is. Oh, I love that color. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Love it.
I bought some periwinkle that I'm gonna use in the next week or two.
Yeah.
So see how that looks.
Mm.
Or as my aunt would say, periwinkle is called purple-licious.
You're damn right it is. Damn right.
So do you dye your extension to go, I'm assuming, to go with whatever you've dyed your hair, or do you have just...
Yeah. She's got that wardrobe. When you open the door, there's all kind of extensions.
Yes.
A to Z.
And matching outfits and jewelry as well. No, I actually kind of lucked out with this. I had a bit of fun. And I bought, I think it was two, a silver ponytail extension and a purple one. It just so happens that my favorite purple hair dye that I use is this pretty much the same pigment as the extension. So I got completely luck with that. But this is synthetic, and I bought it online.
Oh wow!
And it's cheap as well. It was a cheap, so surprisingly, it looks.
Well,
pretty
how
good.
do you? It's an extension. How do you put it on your hair?
So you put your hair into like a ponytail, and then it clips in. So that's where it clips in.
It's under our real hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not like a wig.
But have a long
No,
hair.
it's not like it's not like a wig. This one.
I got nothing to clip it to.
I do have wigs though.
I guess I can clip it to my beard.
No.
Beard extension.
You put it on the top of the back of your hat. Just use Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. So just a ponytail exception.
When I was in high school, I used to do like a in Star Wars it would be a Padawan braid, the little braid that they wear right here. But what I did,
nobody can see you. You have your camera on. So we don't know right here.
So I had a braid here, and I thought, well, I'll just make it a little longer. So I braided a little piece over here and then cut it out and glued it with nail glue onto this other braid. And my best friend was like, you should make that like floor length. So I cut out a whole bunch of sections of hair and glued them to each other and put beads on them. And then I proceeded to spend the next month walking on it because it was longer than I was tall.
Wow.
I was just a bit weird.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, that's why you put the beads on. That way when you stepped on it, it helped you roll.
Right?
Like 80s version of roller skates.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it keep you from yanking it out of your head,
I got it slammed in every door I went through because it would trail behind me. Yeah. And I'd keep walking, and all of a sudden, my head would get jerked back. Have to go back.
I couldn't deal with that. Yeah, I like that I can have short and long hair. That's exactly why I have this style, because I'm notorious, as you guys, you've known me long enough now to know that I change my hair like on a daily basis almost. So this style allows me to have both short and long hair, and I can just color the top, and that's it, and it's cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. And it's really easy as well, like clip it in and off I go. It takes me seconds to do this, and I look awesome. If I don't say so myself.
It does look good, too.
Thank you. It's different. I haven't seen anyone else with this hairstyle.
You say so yourself, that way you don't worry about others.
Yeah.
Well, right now it's kind of a punk I Dream of Jeannie thing going on.
Yeah.
Really? A bit called Stranger Things. I can live with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I loved I Dream of Jeannie. That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. You just say it's I Dream of Jeannie 2020.
Right?
I don't know. Did she have tats and an undercut? I don't remember.
Well, no. She just had.
No, but she would now in 2020.
Yeah. This is the style.
Short shirt with her belly button showing. That was about as risque she ever got.
Yeah. But all of us guys in here used to dream of Jeannie every night.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said what I said before.
Yeah. Some of them
actually, at first, you couldn't even see her belly button.
Yeah.
They had it covered up. Yeah.
Just say, back in them days when I Dream of Jeannie was on, there was a lot of posters that only rolled up one time.
Yeah.
We're doing a bit of musical chairs up here. What's going on, Susan?
Yeah, new stuff to play with,
Now I'm up here. Is there new stuff on StreamYard that I'm just not aware of?
Yeah. All you have to do is like touch the like I can touch yours here, and I can scoot you over to here.
Oh.
Because I have a touch screen. So
okay.
I'm sure it works with the mouse too, but I just use the screen, and it's just fun to play.
Yeah, just don't shuffle us like we're a deck of cards. Okay.
That's
As
been a
musical
thing for a
chairs.
while now.
Do you guys have like the kids game Duck Duck Goose in America?
Oh, yeah.
When I
Yeah,
was a
cool.
kid.
Yeah, Duck Duck Goose, run! Anyway, I don't know why I got that in my head. Something about ducks recently, it just keeps coming up.
Well,
Yeah.
a few of them around here upgraded. It's called the knockout game.
I had 4 ducks fly in front of me last night. It was like they were heading towards the lake, and like the last they were pretty low, and they were like coming in, and the last one I hit like his wing, and he spun out into the ditch, and I'm like,
wow.
And then he got up and like walked over to the water. I'm like, okay, I guess you're good.
They're pretty gnarly, man.
Scared the fuck out of me.
He's probably like, what the hell just happened? You know?
Walk it off, man. Walk it off.
I had my first roadkill about 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
I ran over a bunny.
You can tell you haven't drove much.
That's never nice.
Did you bring it home?
Did you bring it home?
What a waste of perfectly good stew.
Yeah.
I figured if his foot wasn't lucky for him, it ain't gonna be lucky for me.
Yeah. Well, it's not quite cold enough to have a rabbit.
You know, I always wondered that when I was a kid, when you see all the men that walked around, women too, with the rabbit's foot for luck, and I'm like, how can that be lucky when the rabbit lost it?
Yeah.
Right?
That's my thoughts too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Donna, we were out Saturday night, and that moon was gorgeous.
Yeah. Now see, Sharney's got 2 lucky rabbit's foot that's still alive.
Yeah.
Hers not hanging on her keychain.
Donna, it may have been a harvest moon where you guys were. Ours, it was just white, but it was really big looking.
Yeah, it was blue moon.
Blue moon, yeah, that's what it was last night. Blue moon.
And it's very unusual for it to occur, the full moon to occur on Halloween. So
yeah,
twice in the same month.
Last night was a strange night for driving. I'll tell you, it was just weird.
Well, you know what they always said: the full moon brought out all the idiots.
Oh yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a full moon so bright you didn't even need a light.
Oh yeah, that's the way it was. Yeah, it was bright.
Hey, Susan.
Yes.
If you ever open this, do not plan on resealing it and letting it sit for a month.
What is it? Oh, okay.
There's brine in the bottom of the bag.
Oh.
The hell?
Wow.
That'll make it mold quicker than shit.
Yeah.
So as soon as you open it, plan on eating it.
Yep. Oh, Donna, last night when I was coming home from work, coming down our street, it's a 25-mile-an-hour street. It's in the middle of the trailer court. All of a sudden, this big, like, 6-point buck pops out of between 2 trailers and stands in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, get out of the way. And I swear, this is the second time I've had this happen. He would not move. He stood there and faced my car.
Oh, they're crazy right now. It's breeding time.
Running time.
I drove forward and I bumped his chest. And he finally moved, but it was really slow, like, fuck you, you know?
Yeah. I mean, walking a little slowly away from here.
Well,
I'm a little bit spent.
6-point buck in town. Like, wow.
Yeah.
You didn't bump his chest in that car, you bumped his kneecaps.
Yeah. True. We actually, this is back quite a long time ago, but we've had this happen multiple times. Deer at this time of year, one jumped through the plate glass window at Ben Franklin on the south side of town.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And then ran around the store tearing shit up. And then let back out, you know.
Wow.
I know it's a big buck, you know. I know where it came from, Happy Hollow, you know.
Donna, they're in the males are in a rut this time of year.
Yeah.
It is mating season, so they are
Yep.
nuts.
Yep.
They are.
Hey, Susan,
What?
don't use the master bathroom.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Well, you told her not to use it. It can't be too holy.
Oh,
I hope you turned the fan on, opened the window, and sprayed a whole bunch of spray.
I said it's colder than shit in there.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you did something smelly in there.
Yo.
No, I tried to tell you, but everybody else wouldn't shut the hell up.
He's trying to say he sat on the toilet and his nuts try to crawl up his ass.
No, I went in there to wash my hands, and I think I put a crack in the mirror because it cut the glass. Cut the glass with my nipples.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
That bathroom back there, it's at the very end of the house. And if you have the vent open all the way when the heater's on, it's like a sauna. So you have to like open it like a quarter of an inch.
Yeah.
And if you have it open all the way when the air conditioner is on, oh my God, yeah, it's like an icicle in there. It's insane.
It's shut. I shut it this morning.
Oh, did you?
And I opened the bedroom one just like a quarter inch. Yeah.
Huh.
You see, the thing is, everybody goes, well, turn your AC down. No, because the rest of the house is 75 freaking degrees.
Yeah.
It's 24 in here.
Yeah, it was 75 when I came home, so I switched it over to AC, and now he's freezing to death.
Right.
Well, a problem with a lot of trailers when they run those ductwork, they're supposed to put baffles at certain spots to slow it down from blowing, all the way to the dead end.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of manufacturers cut corners by just running a straight box.
Yeah.
Well, they run a straight box, but the end is right where that vent is.
Right. Oh, I know. But
It's
that's what I'm
straight
saying.
out of that sumbitch, boy.
Everything rushes to the end without the baffles being in there. That's the problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, she's cold in that bathroom.
Yeah.
And then the bedroom here is the next thing because the heater / air conditioner is right outside the bedroom door.
Because, man, when I was doing halfback work, you wouldn't believe the money I made just getting underneath the trailer, digging the insulation out of the way, getting to that box, and just every so often where the vents were, cut a slash in it and put a piece of metal in there as a baffle and seal it in aluminum.
Baby, welcome.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't hear Anthony because Susan keeps coughing. Say again, Anthony.
No, I said when I was doing halfback work, I used to make a lot of money by just taking the insulation down from a trailer and taking those ducts, and right before or after where the vents were in it, I'd cut a slice in it, put a piece of metal in there to make a deflector, a baffle, and seal it with aluminum tape, and then seal it off with silicone, put the insulation back, and it would solve their problem, man. But that was $2 or $3 grand a pop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, Susan. I just could not hear him.
Yeah.
You sat down here. I was like, what the fuck?
I was just saying hello to Paul.
No, it was before you said hello to Paul.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were coughing or something, and it was cutting him completely out because you're the host. So it cuts everybody else out.
Oh.
New straps.
Oh, right on.
I think I showed you. But I'm just
Like that longer straps for his mama redneck mask. Because apparently they're modeled after my tiny ass head.
yeah, well, it's a different material,
Yep.
And it's got the little knobs on it.
Oh, yep.
She makes masks, so she had the stuff on hand.
Well, I'm glad she could do that for you.
Yeah, it's one of her friends.
You got to model the mask now that it fits you.
Okay, just a second.
Oh, you did on my live stream. Sorry you weren't there.
Sorry, I was working.
Oh, no. Yeah, whatever. Use that as an excuse. Sure. I show up to her live streams, but she don't show up to mine. See how this works?
But she was working.
Oh, diddles.
That looks good. I like that.
Yeah.
Right on.
It still looks tiny on his big head, though.
Yeah, well.
Could you see my glasses fog up?
Oh, I know. That's why I can't wear a mask, man. My glasses just instantly.
Yeah, I know. If I ever gotta wear them in the cold outside, I'll never be able to walk.
Yeah.
I like the ones that DoorDash has provided. They're red and then they've got the DoorDash symbol, and they're fairly narrow, so they don't like cover your whole face.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like those, but I still wear my penis mask when I go into the stores and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna make one. Cigarette time. Ugh. I got new tobacco. I got the good stuff this month, and it's drier than hell too. I got to get me some water mattresses or whatever the hell they're called.
Oh, the water pillows.
Yeah.
Until you can get them, get a 4 or 5 pieces of toilet paper and roll them up and get them wet. Squeeze it out, throw it in the bag, and seal it up for 12 hours, and it'll be good.
That's what I used to use for years before I ever met Susan. Didn't know they made such a thing.
Yep.
Can I use not toilet paper, paper towel?
Absolutely.
Sure. Actually, that'd work. Then you
What are
only
we
need
talking
one square of that.
All right.
He's got his tobacco is dry, and so
yeah.
I have what's called water pillows, but
It's just a hydrator is all it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
yeah,
I used to smoke. I know.
It's
I used
for
to smoke.
humidors. You know. Yeah.
so just throw.
And Mike, another little trick I used to do is get a sandwich baggie, a Ziploc baggie, put the toilet paper or whatever you're gonna get wet in there, and poke a couple holes in it. Then you don't get your tobacco all freaking wet in one spot and dry in the next.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard to, you know.
So, Susan, I got dropped.
Usually-
I used a fork.
What's that?
Oh.
Anthony?
I got to run to town, so if you're still here when I get back, I'll jump back up.
Hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
why don't you take your truck?
Yeah, I know. I can't
running your age ain't gonna be good. Dude.
All right.
All right. See you later, Anthony.
The poor cashier be like, "What do you want, sir?"
Here.
Yesterday, I got in the car and I went.
Can't even read that.
I went. We the people are pissed off. It says.
Oh,
I got that with my knife.
I went to start a dash, and I had just dropped Hannah off, and something happened. It got messed up on my phone because when I hit Google Maps, it said it was going to take me 19 minutes to get to the destination, which I knew was about 5 minutes away. And then it started trying to take me into parking lots and then have me drive on non-existent roads in parking lots. And I finally called the guy, and I'm like, I can't. My Google Maps is really messed up trying to get to your house. He told me how to get there. And then after I got done with that run, I looked at it really close and realized I had it set on bicycle. I'm like, what? And I went back to look at that parking lot, and there was 3 separate bike paths. And it wanted me to go down those bike paths.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to get the cops called on. You take a bike path.
Yeah.
There's videos on YouTube, believe it or not, guys stopping their bicycle, getting off of the track because some old lady comes driving down the road, turns off onto the sidewalk and back onto the road. What the hell?
That used to happen in Beulah all the time because the you go across the railroad tracks and then you go across the bike path, and then there's the road.
Right.
And so people were turning onto the bike path, and if they didn't see anybody, they were just like they were driving down a narrow road, and
Yeah, boy.
it happened constantly. They had to put up like barriers,
Those metal poles.
yeah, so that people wouldn't drive on there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Paint them bright yellow so the cars don't run into them.
Yep.
You know
Just
those
held it.
poles. Those poles used to be brown, and people were turning and hitting them.
Yeah. They still, you know, the glass, you know, my buddy used to work at the glass place, you know, and people would come ripping out of the credit union or they'd be coming down Parker Drive and like get in an accident, come flying through the plate glass window of the glass shop
No.
into the front. So they put up, you know, those yellow things.
Yeah.
And they still managed to get in there somehow.
Yep.
5 times in like 10 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It even made the front page of the paper once, you know. Because people go down Parker Drive at 55 miles an hour and it's like 35, you know.
Yep. Why did you highlight that?
Why not? 'Cause we need free money.
Yeah. I got enough for diapers this month left over.
What the hell? Then the next message is the same thing.
Yeah.
You might have your Nightbot set too fast.
I think I
Yeah.
do.
But nobody's talking in the chat either. The way I have it set up is it only goes like every 5 minutes. If nobody's talking, it only brings it up every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If
But
they're
I
both
think
different.
Donna was
Oh
the
yeah,
only
no, they're
one.
not.
Donna was the only one in the chat, I think, talking.
Yeah.
And there now it just said four, well, now it's 5 people. So there's somebody in the chat now.
Mm.
Oh. Oh.
I'm just working in the background, so if I'm quiet,
Oh,
just letting.
we couldn't hear. We couldn't tell.
No? From my typing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
What's
sorry,
her
I
name
do
off
type.
of
I do type really loud, and I've got my nails, and I type fast as well. So
what's her name from the round table?
Lisa,
No, Lauren.
yeah,
Lauren's her real name. I can't think of what her stage name, what her what her YouTube name is, but she works in the background also because she has like 6 different jobs, and you can hear her typing and
Yeah. Well, Kristen type 100 words a minute with long nails like that, and her HP keyboard on her computer would actually pop right the heck off.
oh jeez.
Yeah. Well, 100 words a minute. You know, she was watching me. I type with one finger, and she's watching me type one day. And she goes, "Holy shit, you really blazed with that one finger." Yeah.
When I
You know.
took typing class in high school, it was actually computers/typing.
Yeah.
And I ended up, my average by the end of the semester was 103 words a minute. But I was a piano player, so I already had really good finger dexterity.
Yeah.
And
Well,
we had an Apple II Plus when I was a little kid, like I was 5, and there was a typing program on there that teach you how to type. And so I was 5 years old doing a typing program for fun. So by the time I was in middle school, I was typing just as fast as my mom. So
wow.
And that was on an old typewriter where you had to push the keys down like that far.
Oh yeah, and she was famous because of the medicine she was on. She was famous for dozing off with a cigarette lit in her hand and go burn her keys. That was one of my jobs when I'm home alone with her, is to make sure she didn't light the house on fire. You know.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I don't know how
right,
fast I can type.
right behind her keyboard was a pile of papers. You know, it's
I
like a
just
couple.
typed.
She, you know, it just happened. Like, didn't even know she was asleep. She didn't. I tell her, oh yeah, you're falling asleep. Put it out. She put it out, light up another one. You know, she's on one of them. They actually back then they had her on the fentanyl.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
you know,
strong stuff.
well, OxyContin too for breakthrough pain.
Wow.
No wonder she couldn't stay awake. You know.
I had a friend who was on a fentanyl patch, and she would put that patch on, and an hour later come and pick me up. And by the time she got to my house, I had to drive because she couldn't stay awake.
Yeah.
We were driving across one of the floating bridges on Lake Washington, and she was falling asleep while we were driving across the freaking bridge. And I kept hitting her and shit, and I rolled her window down, and I'm like, stay awake till we get across the bridge, and then I'll drive. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Very
well, you know, we were eating spaghetti one night for supper, and she dozed off while eating spaghetti. You know, she's off all her meds now.
That's good.
All of them. Yeah.
Fentanyl was nasty stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty
you know, she
long.
moved to Colorado, and she can grow her own stuff now. Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me it's not medicinal. She was on, at one point, 18 medications. 18.
Our official vote is tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, tomorrow is election day. So we're
today was.
we're voting on who's going to run the country, and we are voting in South Dakota on several things, including medical marijuana and then a separate bill for recreational marijuana.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them days tomorrow.
Good luck, guys. Wish you all the best.
Yeah.
With
Well, you
all
know,
of that.
it's gonna
No, I'm
become one
actually
of them
being-
things.
I'm being genuine, by the way. I
I
know that
know.
sounds like, I know I'm sarcastic by nature,
No,
so I could be a little, you know, but I'm being
quite
serious.
aware
Like,
of
good luck.
the circus that we live in here. You know.
Well, we have had 10 times as many people vote early, or 10 times more people vote earlier than in any other election. So to me, that says either one, people are really coming out to say we don't want Trump, or they're coming out to say we don't want Biden.
Yeah.
Either way, there's a
We don't
lot
know.
more
We'll
people
find
voting.
out.
What's so interesting to me is that no matter who I speak to about it in America or Australia, about the American election and whatnot, no one seems to be like 100% happy about the candidates. Like, it's kind of like
we're
a
never gonna get
lesser,
good.
it's a lesser evil situation, and that always
Yeah,
confuses
it
me.
was last time too.
Yeah, I don't like
It
that.
was,
I don't like the system like that.
What was it last
Like,
time? Oh, it was that
Hillary.
yeah,
Hillary and
Hillary and
Trump.
and Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. If this is supposed to be, you know, about freedom and democracy, and you vote for who, you know, why is it like, oh, well, we have a bad option and then we have a worse option? It's like, no. No, it's two-party system bullshit needs to come to an end. That goes for Australia as well. It's not just you guys. We have the same problem here.
You go to India, and they'll have like 200 people on the ballot.
Yeah.
And basically the top two vote getters, the top vote getter becomes the prime minister or president or whatever, and the second place winner becomes the vice president.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So
That
why
makes
can't
more
we?
sense, doesn't it?
Why can't we do that? It's my question.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll be honest, I'll put it out there. I'm not enrolled to vote
Oh.
in
Hell,
Australia.
the sky is bright red, man.
Yep.
You see it out the basement window.
You're
Mike's
getting a
not
bit of
even
trouble for
listening.
that.
He's worried about his sky.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Charlie?
I get in a bit of trouble with some people when I tell them that I'm not enrolled to vote. You know, a lot of time they go, "What? How can you not be a part of your country?" That's what I'm like. Yeah, I want to. It's not that I don't. This isn't some political anarchy sort of stunt that I'm doing. It's literally, I look at all the candidates and I go, I don't like any of you. I'm not gonna participate. I'm just gonna let things happen as they happen. I take responsibility for that too. But until I find a candidate where I'm like, hey, you guys are good, let's get into it, then I'll enroll to vote. But I'm waiting. I haven't had that yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm 95 years old and I still ain't voted. Anyway.
It never happens.
I vote every time just because I feel like that's part of what I should do. That's just
fair.
what I am. But also the last several presidential elections, I have felt like I've got a stake in it. And I need to vote. I mean, this election, there's definitely some stuff that needs to change. And if it doesn't, we're in for 4 more years of holy shit. So
I don't know. It all just looks like shit to me, to be honest.
Either way,
it all looks like shit, and I
don't want to feel the burn either.
Do you want to step in the cow patty of shit, or do you want to step in the little chihuahua shit? That's kind of your choice,
Yeah, but the fact that that's the choice is bullshit.
Yeah.
And we could change that system at any time. We choose not to and overcomplicate it. So it makes it sound like that would be the harder option, is to change or adapt the system. It's not that hard to anyway. Anyway,
running for president.
No.
And then there's also the issue that we have run into in this country several times is the Electoral College.
Yeah.
We do not elect a president by popular vote. Yes, we all go out and vote. But in the end, however those electorates choose to vote is on them.
Yep.
That's how Trump won last time. He did not win the popular vote. He won the Electoral College vote.
Yeah.
So
it goes by our votes, though. I mean, each area of the state. That's the election. No,
they can vote however they want.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Why I feel it's a waste of time to fucking even vote.
Oh yeah, I believe you now. Yeah. What the hell is wrong with the world?
This is why I don't do it. I don't complain about it either. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. I never talk about politics. I don't go around bitching about it until someone brings it up. I just leave it. I don't talk about it.
Jimmy tricked me last night and said, "Do you mind if I talk about the race?" And I said, "No, go ahead. I missed the race yesterday." Oh, and then he started talking about the politics race, and I'm like, "Dude, I don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
Hi, Joe. Good to see you.
All I want is my damn stimulus check, man. It's all the world needs right now. Yeah.
That second stimulus check, it ain't happening for a while.
I know.
It just don't count on it.
They're cutting funding here as well.
Yeah.
They've cut the funding for it was all through Centrelink, our benefit system here. It's like your social security or something. I don't know. The benefit system here, they just cut the COVID-19 support payments by $250.
Wow.
And people are losing their minds. So yeah.
Well,
it was
you guys
really
haven't
good.
any new cases?
Yes, we have. It's just depending on the part of the country that you're in. Where I am, there's been no new cases. In the next state over, they a month or two ago had thousands of new cases. In Melbourne, so in Victoria. Sydney had a little bit as well, but
South Dakota is among one of the hot spots in the country right now.
Between my county too.
Between the president coming over the 4th of July and nobody in attendance 7,600 people were wearing a mask. And then we had the motorcycle rally in August, and there were over 3,000 reported cases from all over the world that were linked back to the motorcycle rally.
Wow.
And because of all that, it's just, we are a hot spot now. So,
right.
Susan, I hate to tell you, but those masks ain't helping shit.
They really
it's
don't.
It's a false security.
Well, if you think about it in the right way, it's not false security. I know that I can get COVID from somebody else.
It's just reducing.
It keeps me from spreading my germs as much to somebody else. It lets me be responsible for my germs, That's all it is, and I'm aware
Then
of
it should have been. Then it should have been adopted way before COVID, if that's what you're talking about.
It is though, and it was. Yeah, whether people do it or not, it's up to them. But wearing a mask
No.
is
I
about
said
prevention.
before COVID. Before
Yeah.
COVID.
Yes, that's what I'm saying too. It is recommended that if you have a cold or a flu, that you wear a mask. There's a reason why in hospitals and surgeries, the doctors wear the mask and not the patient. It's so the doctors don't pass any of the germs or bacterial or viral infections to the patient while they're vulnerable, open, having surgery. So yes, a mask recommendation. If you look at the recommendations for wearing a mask, it's when you're sick, not when other people are sick. It's not for them prevention.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for prevention of you passing on something rather than you not getting something. That's why there's been some confusion. They didn't explain that very well, that it's actually if you're sick, wear the mask. If you suspect you're sick, wear the mask. But also with COVID-19, the reason why it's been so tricky is because you're asymptomatic for 2 weeks. So you could be spreading it without having any awareness of it. So that's why they recommend you wear the mask.
Yeah. I wish I could get a face shield to wear that too.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But that's what a mask is for. It's actually to stop you spreading something, not to stop someone spreading something so much to you, if that makes sense.
You can get face shields on Amazon, like a 10-pack for like $10 or less.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I've got friends that have to wear them. I got friends because they can't have anything on their face.
Considering you can wipe them down with alcohol, very, very reusable. So.
Yeah. Well, because they wear them at the hospital,
Yeah. That's what they wear them for. To stop the spread. But yeah, no, they've always been recommended. It's just whether people do it or not.
That way,
I've never heard of it before, though.
That's okay. Again, it's not recommended enough because people just wouldn't do it. Recommend wearing a mask because normally when you're sick, they tell you to stay home, and so you're not really out exposing yourself for others. When you have a flu or a cold or something. But that's what a mask is for. It's to actually stop yourself from spreading something.
Yep.
So.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, but they should have explained that better in the beginning instead of just like forcing masks on people and not really, just going, oh, it's for protection. It's like, no, you're protecting others by wearing the mask. You're not being protected. You know what I mean? There's that misconception there that needed to be explained. I think a lot of people would have been like, oh, well, sure, okay.
Yeah,
that
they
makes
started out
sense.
with the N95 stuff. They don't even protect it, really.
Well, again, it's not about, it's not 100%. It's just reduction. That's what they're trying to do. You can't stop a virus, but you can reduce it. You can slow it down. And that's the whole goal of a quarantine and masks and shielding and all of that, is to try and make it so the fatality rate and the infection rate is as low as it possibly can so they can get a vaccine out and eradicate the virus. That's the whole point of a quarantine. It's buying time so more people don't die or get hurt. So,
Susan,
again, they didn't explain this.
Yeah.
Did you adjust the heater or the temperature when you turned on the AC?
Aww.
I did, and then I did again. It's now up to 72 degrees.
Yeah, because it's freaking cold in here, and if you're wearing that.
Do you want to swap weather? It's really hot where we are right now. It's gone from being in like the 50s. No, I'm not turning the AC on. It's too expensive.
I said we did. It was 75 degrees in the house.
Yeah. Well, for the last couple of months, it's been winter for us. We've been in like the 50s and 60s. And then all of a sudden, just the last 2 days, it's jumped up to like 90. So it's like we're not used to it. It's just, where did the heat come from? Yeah. I'm dying a bit today. I had to put a shirt on before I came on this live stream. Let's just say that.
You didn't have to, but
I didn't want to be too distracting. On a hot day I wear an exercise bra. I'm not, don't mistake. I'm not actually that girly. Don't mistake this for that. I am quite the tomboy. But yeah, I was just wearing an exercise bra, and you guys were like, oh, we're gonna get her on the live stream. I'm like, shit, I have to put a shirt on. All right. This is about as light as I've got. It's really hot today.
Oh, well. I would pretend not to notice.
Bullshit.
We'd always hit
Yes,
and go
I
like
believe
this.
you. Turning
I said
fans
pretend.
on.
I said pretend.
You did. You did. Admittedly, you did. Yeah, fair point.
But anyway, yeah,
Go
we
like
had
this.
2 snow blizzards. We had 2 snow blizzards, and then went into what the hell's this shit? It's like 70 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's 7. It was. I think it's 74 today.
Yeah, that's
So we went from actually at the lowest it got during the blizzards was -6, and then we had a wind chill of about 20 below at one point.
What?
And then yeah, today we're like 74.
yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah, we went from
21.
that to holy crap, it's hotter than shit out. 75 during the summer is like, whatever.
It
You
was
know?
21 this morning here, and now it's 48. It's dark. It just got dark.
Yeah. No, it's
Well,
like 2
that'll
days
happen here,
ago.
too.
Yeah, 2 days ago it was 60. I'm just checking the weather again. 2 days ago it was 60, and then today it's like 90. So that's not cool because you can't adjust.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, it's Australia. We're used to hot weather. We kind of own that. You know, we have hot weather here, but it's just having that dramatic change. And tomorrow it's back down to 60 again. So what the hell? And we're in summer now. Basically, it's November, so we're heading into summer. It should be consistently 90 upwards.
Isn't that backwards from here, Susan? She's like, we're heading into December. That's like summer here. I'm like,
yeah,
not here. Holy shit, that's when the bad weather starts.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you guys have the snowy Christmas. We don't have that. Our Christmas is smack in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Shardy, I got to ask you a question.
Sure.
This thing.
Yeah.
You notice it's got this little tiny horn.
Yep.
And then teddy bear ears. What the
Yeah.
f am I wearing?
I have no idea, but it's adorable.
Yeah.
I noticed that before when you were snuggled up. I'm like, oh my God, I love it. My friend and I, my best friend and I are trying to find toothless onesies. So you got toothless, and then you got his little girlfriend and all of that. We're trying to find those at the moment. So we have our snuggies, but that's it. That's all I got. I got nothing. Like, oh, no. I have a fluffy white jumper with little teddy bear ears. But that's about as cute as I get, really.
I've got a Batman one. I've got
Superman.
I've got a Superman T-shirt with a cape, and then I've got a TARDIS onesie. So it's like blue and it looks like the TARDIS from Doctor Who, and then I got a unicorn. I've got a couple other ones too, but I think they're still packed away.
Okay, that's cool.
And she buys all this shit online, but I'm sorry, we're broke. We can't buy any booze.
Well, you know.
No, I usually wait until they go on sale at Walmart for like half price.
I don't care. Wait for a sale at Walmart for booze. You got enough dumb shit laying around that we haven't even unpacked yet, and you're buying new shit.
Yeah, I can see Joe is saying in the chat 30 today in Melbourne. Yeah, it's getting up to 32 in South Australia. So again, guys, that's around mid 80s to 90s for you guys in Fahrenheit. I'm getting so good with this conversion, man.
Yeah. When you were talking, I'm thinking, she talking Fahrenheit? You know?
No, we're talking Celsius, but to you,
No,
I do translate to Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Get so good.
It really helps us Americans because when you're telling us temperatures, it's 30 degrees out, or no, what'd you say? It's 50 degrees out. It was hotter than shit today. I'm like, damn, do you live in Canada?
Yeah.
It's 50 degrees here is freaking, that's like south, what do you call it? Fall weather.
Yeah.
That's getting pretty cool if you're talking Fahrenheit.
Yeah. But no, it's hot here for us. So yeah, 30 for us is about 85 to 90 for you guys.
Yeah. So
that's pretty hot.
I watch a show called Outback Truckers.
Okay.
And it's so hard for my brain to translate that because they're hauling cattle and they're worried about the cattle overheating and it's 50 degrees. I'm like, Oh yeah, Celsius. All right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're driving through what they're calling
That long ass highway.
oh, what the fuck do they call it?
No idea, mate.
Devils. No, it's some desert you got. I can't think what the hell the name of it is.
Well, at 50 degrees Celsius, you'd have cooked burger by the time you got the cattle there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's brutal. It's like standing in an oven. That's what it feels like. It's literally standing in an oven. It's just awful.
You get there and all the cars are laying down dead, you know. Rigor mortis.
God, what do you guys call that? Hell's
Devil's Lair?
Yeah, yeah. Devil, yeah, it was Devils or Hells or something.
Well, in the native sort of language, devil is Kalu. So Kalu, if that's familiar at all. I'm looking it up now. So was it in Western Australia?
Oh, these trucks go all over. So they'll start in Western Australia and go all the way to east and have to go through this desert.
Devil's Marbles near Tennant Creek. That's in Northern Territory. I know, we've got a few places called Devil. Sounds about right.
Morning, everyone.
There's Australia. What do you expect? We're weird down here.
Happy 420, Mike.
420. Not hip.
Hello,
I'm not
Ron,
really.
right? Good to see you.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I realized where I got the term "fucking hell" from.
Me?
I've been watching Gordon Ramsay for years.
Yeah.
I've been a
Hell.
Gordon Ramsay fan for a long time, and yeah, I realized the other day because I was watching him on Hot Ones, and where
they don't bleep out anything on there.
they don't bleep
I
out
love
anything.
that.
And
I love Hot Ones.
oh my gosh, that episode of Hot Ones was so funny.
Yeah, he actually gives him a cooking lesson on how to cook the wings and all that.
Yep.
Because he said they're so shit, he's going to make them himself.
Hello, Lisa.
Lozano.
And also, if you talk to Nick for more than 5 minutes, you'll hear it.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he says it all the time.
Yeah, it is a bit of an English Aussie thing. We just swear a lot. We swear a lot here. We don't care.
I pulled out a good one the other day. A drunk guy was walking across East North Street, and it would have been okay if he'd just been walking along, but he was stopping and turning around and then going back the other way and then coming back, and he was like in the middle of the road, and then I kind of crept up to him trying to see if I could get around him, and he hits my car, and it just popped out of my mouth. My window was open. I yelled, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck!" And he kind of like driving.
You fuck that. Yeah.
That's my girl. That is my girl right there. Hello.
The only thing she was missing was the freaking air horns I need to put under her car.
Yeah.
Which pisses me off, Susan, because I was in such bad health. Even if I'd have still given up that van, I wanted them fucking air horns out of from underneath that thing.
Oh.
I wanted to put it in a smallest car you can think of. PT Cruiser would be one of them. That'd be funny as hell. Fucking hit the horn. Bam!
I like that because right now it goes meep meep.
Yeah. My friend Tom's dad, he had a Jeep, a real, from the 60s, 70s, He had a Jeep, a yellow one. And he was a trucker. So he had a compressor hidden in there and air horns on that thing. And he'd pull up. It sounded like a train horn, Yep. Pull up behind somebody and, you're like, bop, bop.
I want I used to have a CB that had a thing under the hood, a PA system. Yeah, I want that again. That was fun.
All my CBs had that. I had the like Cobra President series. Had one in my boat. Had one in my trailer. Got them at the truck stop. You know, they were good. I don't remember which one I had, but they had the weather band on it too. It was kind of handy when you're out in the middle of the river and you don't know what the weather's coming. Because all of a sudden, you know, you realize, oh shit, tornado warnings. You know, we're out in the middle of the river. We just pitched our tent. You know, I never packed up my tent quicker than my whole life. You know. Yeah, what we were sitting there, we just got done discussing. How come my buddy that was with us didn't pitch his tent yet? He goes, I never pitched a tent, you know, right away. I know I'm going to stay, you know. And, you know, we got the hell out of Dodge, man. That was a pretty bad storm. We got stuck out. We were on a 9-day camping trip. We're stuck in the middle of a, you know, tornado warning and everything. We had nowhere to go. Out in the middle of a sandbar on the river. You know, my son walks up to us and he's got his life jacket on, his raincoat on, because it's pouring rain. It was for 3 days.
Jeez.
14 inches of rain in 3 days, right? And he goes, well, if the tornado blows you guys all away, I'll float down. We're like, okay. You know, if it blows us away, it's going to blow you away too, you damn fool. You know? But he was like 7 or 8, you know, maybe 9. We made catfish jambalaya out there in my pan. And he got sand in it somehow because it was his little chair. You know, lifted it up. He was a kid. He lifted it up over the top of the food. Oh, don't do that. Oh, we still ate it. It's kind of weird when you get sand in your teeth, though. I got the recipe right out in Fisherman magazine. It was Toad's recipe. Rest in peace, Toad. You know. He's a big galoot of a guy, you know. Made good. Kind of down he's originally from down by Anthony's, you know. Jambalaya, crowded pie, bed of gumbo, you know. It's a song.
I'm sure it is.
We're going to have some fun on the bayou.
Is that an American song?
Yeah, it's a Cajun song. Anthony comes back, he can sing it. You know, he knows the words.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah. Oh, then Justin Wilson. I love that guy. You remember him? The Cajun cook guy.
Uh-huh.
Little onion, a little garlic, a little paprika on there now. You know. It's good. He's dead now, though. Sadly. I mean, to be honest with you, you can cook roadkill with a little onion, a little garlic, a little paprika, and it'd be like a diet, you know.
Right.
Well, I'd be careful about the roadkill. Don't bring a bloated one home. If you stop, pick one up. Don't poke it with a stick, you know. My buddy did that. He thought he was gonna stop and get free bait, you know, thinking it's gonna be, you know, like waxworms or spikes or something you can get at the bait shop. It don't work that way. Yeah, the fish didn't even bite them little maggots he dug out of there. I wonder why.
Hey, how do you fix a broken pumpkin?
Break it some more.
With a pumpkin patch.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a good one. Pumpkin patch. It makes sense in my little brain.
Wow.
Yeah, my pea brain.
Hold on. It's not. Show the words. Show the words. Show the words. Okay.
I may smoke weed now and then, but you best believe whenever I see a stray dog, I'm going to pick it up and take it home. That's a cow.
Not only is that a cow, It's a cow in a PT Cruiser.
What? Oh, wait. Yeah, hang on. Taking a cigarette, and I'm gonna miss it. Oh my God! It's a calf. Yeah,
In a PT Cruiser.
yeah, that's weird. How the hell did it get in there?
Well, she picked up a stray dog.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, here we go. Wait, one more for you.
If we have to explain the joke to you, Mike,
No.
never mind.
Why does a milking stool only have 3 legs? Because I have the udder. Adorable. That's such a dad joke.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah. Utterly delicious. Milk does a body good. Got milk? Can't you all live in Wisconsin?
Here you go, Sharni. You'll appreciate this.
Doctor, just a band-aid where it hurts me.
Oh, it is bad.
Every day. Every day. I just
Wow.
slap it on my face. Thank you. I want to buy one of those. Maybe that's like a blanket. You could get just a giant band-aid. Just wrap yourself in it.
If not, make one and put it on
Yeah.
that place.
Yeah.
Okay, one more, and then I'll quit. I promise.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I threw 5 shoe soup, broom wax, and half can of Raid extra power. Turns out it's a hair clip.
Yeah.
Why is
It
it
looks like
frozen
a spider or something. Or a scorpion.
That's a good one.
Hello?
Yeah, it definitely looks like a spider. That's what it's supposed to look like, I guess.
Can
What was
anyone
that,
hear
Ken?
me?
Yes, Ken, I can hear you.
Okay. I wasn't sure because nobody was answering, and I kept saying it's frozen on Charney.
It's what?
It's got you blown up and it's frozen on you with a big smile.
All the rest of us can see everybody.
Am I
I'm going to
moving?
take a picture of this. It's pretty funny. Screenshot.
No.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you, Lisa.
And then I'm going to send it.
So is that a problem with my end or your guys' end?
Probably my phone.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
probably
everyone else can see me moving?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
There you go, Sharni. I sent it to you.
Now Ken's frozen on my screen.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Frozen on
frozen.
mine too.
I
Yeah,
sent
now
you a
he's
picture,
not.
Sharni,
I'm looking. Hold your
in the
horses.
green room.
Hold please.
Wrong side.
I had no idea what was happening then. That's why I was just like,
What does it actually say? You know what I hear? Fuck me.
hold please. Hold please.
You know what I hear?
Hello,
What does
Nancy.
it actually say?
Well, I'm glad to see you, Nancy.
Or does it
I'm
say,
on a phone
okay?
too, Nancy.
What, Ken?
I'm on a phone too, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Right.
So I just got
Oh,
invited to a
that's
drag
neat.
show for my birthday.
Right on.
Happy birthday.
You what?
When's your birthday?
21st of November.
That's the
Oh.
part you heard? Really?
Yeah,
I got
it's
invited
actually
to a drag show.
but it's
I
for
heard
drag
that.
kings. It's for drag kings, not drag queens.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I've got a friend who does it. So she's like, hey, we've got an event on the 21st. I'm like, yeah, it's my birthday, right? She's like, oh my God, I wasn't going to do anything for my birthday this year. Like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, I just work. So I wasn't planning on anything. But yeah, she's trying to convince me to go to this event, which is pretty cute.
Oh, that would
funny.
be fun.
It is a lot of fun. It's really, really cool to see these girls get dressed up as dudes and do the shows and the performances. So
I know some ladies that dress up for that because they're drag queens, but they're actually ladies. One of them
they're
dressed
drag
up
kings.
no, these ones are actually ladies dressing up as drag queens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 90% of them are real women. It's kind of odd, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just the way they do the makeup. It just looks like they're men, And then of course her partner sometimes does the man look,
Bye, Nancy. Thanks for stopping in.
But
Bye,
yeah,
Nancy.
I'm thinking they're not doing many shows nowadays.
Oh, we've got a pretty good community here of drag kings and drag queens. We've got quite the mix.
With the showstopper and everything else,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what I thought she was talking about when she said drag show, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking like going to a drag strip.
Oh yeah.
Drag racing.
Yeah.
Going on the bar, we're gonna race.
And I couldn't get a word in edgewise other than that, so it just sounded like I was just stupid.
Wah.
No, I said it sounded like I was just being stupid.
Whinge,
Because I said one thing and then it sounded like I had no idea what anybody was talking about.
Nobody cares, dude. It's fine. It's all good. Don't panic. Ken's pissed off with me now. Ken's pissed with me now.
I wander off in the beaten wrong path a lot, It comes to getting old.
Oh, join the club. Join the club, my dear.
You ain't old. Are you?
You're
not old, are you?
Me? You'll never know. It's the internet.
You look a day over 30, really?
She's 25.
Nope. Not 25.
I'm sticking up for you. Shut up. Just go with it. Shut up.
I'm not one of those chicks that like gets paranoid about getting older. I genuinely don't care. I'm 28 in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. Some of them stay
I thought you were older than that. Sorry. I was thinking you were like 30, so I cut 5 years off, said you're 25. Shut up. Just go with it.
I know that some people get really like, full on about their age and getting older, and they get really, really weird about it. I don't really care. I don't mind getting a bit older.
And either way, I was just joking around.
Yeah, because you're awesome.
Forget how old I am. I have to count because it doesn't matter to me,
Well, I didn't even remember it was my birthday until I just saw that event. It was like 21st November. I'm like, shit, it was 3rd already. All right.
When I turned 27, I started forgetting how old I was,
Yep.
My boss thought it was kind of weird, And then on his 27th birthday, he goes, I can identify with you now about that. I'm 27 today, and I forgot how old I was.
Well, I remember when my birthday is, but I can't even remember how old I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm always getting it wrong. And then Susan goes, "No, you're not that age. You're this age."
Yeah, I'm 47 and he's 48. Yeah.
See, you even almost forgot my age. See, we're only a year apart. See.
Yeah.
We're not quite a year apart though. You're July and I'm May, so it's like 10 months.
No, I turned 47 in July.
Right.
You turned
in May.
Oh yeah, you turned 48 in May before I turned 47. So yeah, it's May, July, 10 months. Yeah,
Yeah. Are you a Gemini?
I'm a Cancer on the Leo cusp.
I'm
Talking-
sorry, Lisa. She says I'm 1 year older than Ken. I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know you were a cusp.
Late
Susan?
May for me, you know. I'll be
Well,
62.
It's the edge of the cusp, but I've been told for my whole life that I have a lot of Leo traits as well as Cancer traits.
Right, because I'm a Scorpio on the cusp of Sagittarius. Except
I am
my
a
birthday
Gemini.
is right.
Yeah,
My
actually,
birthday is right on the day of the changeover. So the 21st is Scorpio, the 22nd is Sagittarius.
yeah,
So I'm both, definitely both.
yeah.
Also a lunatic, but besides that,
My birthday is the 17th of July, and so I'm like within a couple days of that. So
I'm May 25th. It's on the cusp of something. I don't know. It's the beginning or the end.
Dave says I'm an old fart. Yep, I'm the fart that you put in a glass jar and put on the shelf for 10 years and then you smell it.
Does that actually work?
I don't know. Sounds good though. Old fart. Get it?
Yeah. 'Cause I hope the dead fish in the freezer over there that somebody unplugged goes away.
Lisa is 24th of July, she says.
But wait! You still have that fish in the freezer that is unplugged?
Yeah.
Oh God!
Open it.
Oh,
I know.
I'm probably the only person alive that could open that thing and not be affected by it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to smell it.
In the freezer, you ain't gonna smell it. It's frozen.
It's the freezer's been unplugged for what, 2 months?
No. 5 years, 6 years.
Oh Jesus!
Well, you ain't
Yeah.
gonna smell it anymore then.
It's probably mummified by now.
Yeah.
That's an apocalypse freezer. You can open it and you'll be fine.
Well, when Junior was here with his friend, he was renting the place, never took the garbage out. The garage was full of garbage. And his friend was living down here. There's no way to get out if there's a fire. But they unplugged the freezer. Why? I don't know.
Wow.
You know, it was a perfectly good freezer, too. Not anymore.
You can
anyway,
find it out.
guys, I gotta head off. I gotta go.
Sorry.
Well, that's all good. Literally, I'm just getting messages and I'm starting to have work pile up, so I gotta get to it. It's really good to see you guys.
Thanks for
Daytime
stopping
is
in.
where you were at.
Always
Yeah.
good to see you.
Yeah. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning for me, so I gotta get going.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good day.
Take care. You too. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh. Social distancing.
Oh, damn it. You took my lover away from me.
What? Oh. Give me the wet willy, huh? God damn, man. Oh. Play the butt hurt thing now.
Okay, hold on.
Hard butt hurt thing. You know, that other thing. Oops, it sounds like oopsie, but it sounds like fuck me too. I don't know what it actually says.
Hold please.
It says hold please.
Hold please.
It's even written across it. It's written out. Hold please.
Well, I can't read it. It's out there so quick.
No.
Oh, it's because we flash it. If you play the whole song, it's up there forever.
Oh.
Hold please.
Was that long enough, or you needed it held up there longer?
You know, I'm blind in this eye, man. And I got astigmatism with this eye.
Hey,
Yeah.
lady, good to see you.
I can kind of see the screen good. Pretty
Hey,
much.
B lady, been a while.
I can't really see shit when I close my other eye. I can almost see something.
I can't see shit with my eyes open or closed because all the shit went down the toilet.
No,
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah.
It's behind you, sitting on the couch.
Oh, here's another good story, right? You know how people say it tastes like shit?
Mm-hmm.
My buddy would say, I don't know, I've never tasted shit.
You didn't grow up on a farm then.
Yeah. Well, how does that work?
I'm on twice a week there, sweetheart. Not my fault you're too goddamn good to stop by my live streams anymore, but we won't talk about that part.
No, he's been on. Trust me, I know.
Yep.
Susan only
Better make sure that everybody knows I'm just kidding, B-lady. Don't get offended.
Yeah.
Don't be what's that word for it?
Yeah, that confused me. They got
Doesn't take much, does it, Mike? That confused me. Wow, that just disappeared like quickly.
Well, thank you, Lisa.
My point's only about 3 inches, but I'm not bragging. Wow, I just burnt myself. Good job there, dipshit.
B Lady wants to know what you do on your channel, Ken. She says she'll go back and watch her replay.
Oh, not a damn thing other than shenanigans. Susan's the only one in this house with a real channel.
And
I don't know how the hell I made it over 1,000. No clue.
Hannah and I are going to start another channel that is going to be the adventures of Mama Redneck and Panda doing DoorDash.
Like Jimmy says, it's all good. It's all good. Jimmy says that shit all the time. It's all good. I'm just here for a good time. Damn it. I'm out of fucking water already.
Sparkling conversation, huh?
I don't know about
What
sparkling.
they call this sparkling conversation.
I don't know shit. I know how to give everybody a hard time. And when I come in there, I will be asking you questions, okay? Your wife is very intelligent and sharp and can hold a conversation on any topic. Good for her.
Yeah, Dave, I actually need to go out and install my regular dash cam, and then I'm getting a second one tomorrow. It's coming in tomorrow that will be aimed at me and Hannah, so you can see what goes on in the car.
Yeah, we pretty much just do shenanigans on my channel.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of dumb people getting together and having fun and laughing. So when is the next infamous live? Wednesdays and Saturdays. 6 o'clock my time, Mountain Time. So I don't know what time you're on.
Yeah.
I am so scared. You should be.
Uh,
Yeah.
Ignorant scare tactics.
You know, I like the description of this thing tonight because it's extremely sharp. Yeah, it was kind of sharp when I got it. It's surgically sharp now. I like to have everything I shave with it. Okay, you know, it's got to be like that for me. You know, I've been like that since I got my first knife. You know, gave me a jackknife, and when I was a little kid, I was trying to sharpen it on the sidewalk. You know. Did my grandma come outside? It was like, oh, here, find a smoother piece of sidewalk. You know. I was like, and then I learned how to really sharpen knives. You know, later.
Now I'm her son. Okay. Right. The sun is bright and shiny. I'm neither one. And I mean dumb people as in like just bunch of shenanigans. Give each other shit. That's pretty much our deal on that channel. We might have some intelligent conversations, but they're far and few in between.
Yeah. Well, you know, either one of us can. You know, we're not the brightest bulb in the bunch, but we're pretty handy. We can fix things. At least we used to be able to. You know.
Okay.
What the hell?
Fuck.
That was bright as shit, man.
Yeah. It scared the living shit out of me. I thought I was having a stroke or something, yeah.
Alexa, make an announcement. Susan, you're a dumbass. Ah, he won't do the announcement.
Oh, man. Remember how yours does some weird shit, you know? Now ours has started doing that, you know?
Oh, my God.
Our dot.
Turn Ken's bed to 1%. Damn.
She just spouts off some random thing every once in a while, you know? What the hell?
No, Alexa can't handle me. That's the problem. It just goes doo and shuts off every time I ask her to do something. Probably because I abuse her all the time. Thanks, bitch. Doo.
B-Lady, I go to his lives when I'm not working.
Yeah, I know. I just tease you. Oh, my God. There's Mr. Lopez.
Hey.
Oh, David. David, did I send you an invite? If I didn't, I can.
Oh, it's nice to see David, but fuck you, Ken. All right.
And at B-Lady, we brought Alexa into our house, and she controls most of our lights and all that. And she just made that noise at me.
Yeah. Weird.
Alexa, fuck off.
Oh, she did piss me off last night, though. I did the Happy Thanksgiving, and she did a whole spiel about Happy Thanksgiving. Does a whole thing about Happy Halloween also. Tell her Happy or Merry Christmas, and she shuts off with that same sound. That pissed me off.
That's weird.
No, that's your freaking stupid people not wanting to offend anybody by saying Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Freaking pansy asses.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Oh, she's happy.
Merry
David
Christmas.
Lapis. Not Lopez, but Lapis.
Yeah, I saw that.
Alexa.
She's happy.
Merry
David
Christmas.
Lopez is here. Lapis. Lapez. Glad you're here, David Lapez.
Good Lord, you're gonna kill me, man.
Alexa.
Well, these days are gonna be laughing and
Halloween.
just tip over.
Happy Halloween! I've crafted a terrifying tune that's both scary and strong. Just ask me to sing a spooky song.
I'm gonna have to pull that in Carolyn later.
Alexa. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks so much. A few words of gratitude, if I may, on this happy Thanksgiving Day. Thanks for being great folks and laughing at my jokes. For this you get a hip hip hooray. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Well, thanks. None of us have food, but thanks.
Now do the Merry Christmas.
Alexa. Merry Christmas.
I'm not sure.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you too. By the way, I have a routine you might like. I can welcome you home with the day's news and relaxing music. Do you want to try it?
No.
No problem.
Yeah, there's a big problem. Shut the fuck up. Man. Oh.
Alexa. Happy Easter.
Thank you. Let's celebrate with an Easter Bunny joke. What's the Easter Bunny's favorite music? Hippity hop.
What the fuck?
The hip hop, maybe.
Instead of hip hop, it's hippity hop.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Alexa. Tell me a dad joke.
Why did the dad cross the road? He forgot something at the hardware store.
Alexa. Tell me another dad joke.
Your father is so handy. Bob Vila watches his show. This old dad.
Yeah. I used to love this whole house, you know. I learned some stuff on there. I still bait on wood.
B-Lady, we don't have skills that would make us smarter. We have skills like this. Alexa, give me a big fart.
That was a silent one. Shall I fart again?
Yes.
That was a smelly one. Try asking me for a very squelchy fart.
Ooh,
or say random.
Give me a very squelchy fart.
Here comes a very squelchy fart.
Oh, man.
Try asking me for a clean fart. Or say random.
Random.
Oh.
That was a difficult one. Try asking me for a very squelchy fart.
Alexa,
or
stop.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I got her to say okie dokie, and Caroline just freaked out. It's like, how the hell did you do that? You go, just random.
Oh, Dave doesn't even have an Alexa. He has an Alexis.
We have a dot, yeah. Whatever it's called.
Alexa.
Echo Dot.
Yeah, Echo Dot, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
She got it for Christmas a couple of years ago.
Wait for me.
Some rich lady at work gave it to her.
B-Lady, what time zone are you in? Yeah, we've got the one with the clock on it, and it displays the picture and all that stuff. I like it. But well, we've got two of those, and then we've got a first generation one.
Yeah.
You're in Eastern time, so
We hit a
I'm
little.
on that time. So you're 2 hours ahead of me. So it would be 8 p.m. your time is when Ken goes live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
The time zone of the USA, yeah.
Hey, Christy.
Yeah. I remind everybody to change their clocks.
Yep, it would be 8 p.m. Eastern time, Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know what you mean, Dave. Nothing
my
in between.
assistant on my phone is like constant. It's just much like Alexa. It's constantly giving me information I did not ask for.
Right. I don't have it turned on. I don't use it on my computer either.
No, David, Alexa doesn't understand Mexican American. You got to speak English.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But you can have it learn your voice, and it'll respond better to you.
How you doing, Christy? Good to see you.
How come you're on the floor? Do you need something? She's curled up in a ball on the floor.
What do you mean by the channel names, B lady? Like in the chat box where you can see the people that are on panel, or
What?
in the chat?
Oh, it's probably on a phone, yeah.
On a laptop or on a phone, you can't really do anything with the channel names. It won't let you. Uh-oh, Donna's back.
We're back. Don't walk through the light.
Oh, not doing too bad, Christy. Been working hard.
By channel names, we need to change the channel. Holy fuck! We need to change the name to the channel name if that's what you want to see. I just got my nickname up there, Redneck.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I don't know anything about iPads. I have no idea what you're looking at on an iPad. iPad, like Apple products, are generally not very compatible with StreamYard. It's getting better, but
they changed all that.
Well, I know it's getting better, but it's not. You don't have as many features as you do on Android.
It doesn't matter if they're a visitor or not. Anyway. They're just watching it on YouTube. That's it. So they can't do nothing.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's just YouTube. Okay, yeah.
iPad works fine with StreamYards. They changed all that, Donna. I just said that. But of course, it ain't been 5 minutes since I said that, so she probably hasn't heard it yet.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Donna, use the link to get back up in the basement so you can hear.
Gotta wait 10 minutes, you'll hear it.
Yeah. Or 20. We don't know.
420, what?
See, she now just responded. So tell me that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's monetized.
Yep. I've been monetized for what, about a year?
Yep. I haven't even gone and looked at my watch hours lately because I'm like hardly ever home.
And a lot of people are leaving and going over to D Live and different shit like that. So a lot of the people that I used to have watch my stuff are now gone.
Yeah. I'd really love to get above 1,000 people so that I can like live stream from the car.
There you go.
Yeah. You can if you started here. You would just have to bring in the computer to me. And I don't necessarily have to sit there and be on there with you. I can do my own thing. But it would have to be live here, and then
maybe I'll have to do that because
there's ways around everything.
Oh, but I can't stream from my dash cam. I have no way to, you know what I mean? I'd have to, no, I can't even use another phone because it has to be on Wi-Fi.
Excuse me, I have to talk shit back to B lady. But you don't know shit.
Lisa, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000
watch hours.
And you have to maintain that, and then they'll monetize you, and you can start earning a little money from it.
I'm afraid they're going to take my monetization away because I know damn well I'm not up on hours. It's hard to get anybody to come to your live stream anymore.
Yeah.
Encore's using StreamYards. You can use D-Live for StreamYards too. You can use StreamYards on D-Live also. What the fuck? D-Live, you can go live on several different platforms at the same time. But YouTube doesn't like it, and they may take your monetization away just for you doing that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because I know somebody that lost their monetization because they did a live stream on YouTube and D-Live at the same time, and YouTube didn't like it, so they took their monetization away. Which is bullshit.
Yeah. It's like
they want everybody to fucking stay on YouTube, but yet they make all these fucking retarded fucking rules. And God forbid you make one fucking mistake, they just kick you off. Well, wow, that makes people just want to go somewhere else.
Yep.
B lady, if you expect me to get Ken to listen, that's not gonna happen.
What are you talking about? I'm fucking reading every one of your comments. We are not on D-Live. You may be.
Yeah, they are.
Good for you. I'm talking about, you asked if I was monetized. Yes, I'm monetized on YouTube. And I was explaining my situation with YouTube. So, how's that for listening? $99 a month? Wow, that just fucking jumped.
What is Switchboard? $99 a month is way more than we've got. I don't even know what it's for, but
we don't pay shit for YouTube, so.
Well, $10 a month for YouTube.
$99 a month, it said.
We pay $10 a month for YouTube Premium.
Okay, Susan, read that again. I have been paying $99 a month for 2 years. No, we don't pay no $99.
I'm trying to find out what Switchboard even is.
I don't know. Fucking everybody and their mother just fucking texted at the same time. My whole thing just jumped like crazy.
Well, I gotta go kill some demons.
All right. Take it easy.
Well, it's the end of the season, you know. The 8th is the end, you know. I gotta get some powers, you know. Get more pure guns.
All right, guys. Well,
She's
I
not
think
even
I'm gonna
suggesting.
go ahead and
Hold on.
what?
The bee lady's trying to talk to you. Not suggesting that we get switchboard, but okay. Can using StreamYard pay, which I would get you. You can set up an encore that would allow you to repay your old videos or replay.
You can premiere an old video.
Yeah, you can premiere it here. Yeah.
I've done that a few times.
The platform is what? Encore?
No, I know it's not a premiere, but that's what I use to get attention to videos that I want to like show again, and you know.
Yeah, that's what you do on YouTube.
That's what I do
I
on
think she's
YouTube.
talking about a different platform.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Encore. Okay. Encore is the platform.
No, the platform is StreamYard. The technique is Encore. I'm not sure what that means. I've never heard of Encore before, but the platform is the paid version of StreamYard.
Oh, and I already pay for that. Which reminds me, we need to figure out who the hell's supposed to pay this month because nobody's paid it.
Oh.
It needs to be paid by the 4th or they're going to shut us off.
Okay. All right. See you later, Dave.
All right. See you, Dave. I just lost 3 comments.
Oh, yeah. You can do that with StreamYard easily.
Huh.
Okay. We'll have to see if it works. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and try to go get some things done. So thank you, everybody, for being here and hanging out. So I will talk to you all later.
We don't know how to do it.
Have a good night, everybody.